Hello. I should be streaming now. I will check the page. I don't want to close what I've already got open. How can I check? If you're in the chat, say something. Insulting, preferably. Gonna play a little bit of Bloodborne. Gonna play the Bloodborne. And I'm gonna shoot a zombie. And that's just a good way to spend a Sunday night, you know what I mean? Oh, it's on. Blooding the Borne. And that's just a good way to spend a Sunday night, you know what I mean? Cool. Oh, it's on. Blooding the Borne. Alright. I have started playing this game about... Let's turn it up a little bit. Why do these guys keep respawning? I've played this game for... What the fuck? What? Alright, there we go. I've been playing this game for... What the fuck? You motherfucker. What? Connection lost? Only just started. This is not too good. I just started. You fucking piece of shit. This has been plugged in the whole time. It should have battery. You fucking scum. It's a conspiracy. What the? This is the worst way to start a stream. I had everything set up. It was perfect. It was just going to be fabulous. And now it's fucked. It's Saturday. I live in the future. Now, it should be working again. Connecting to the... Oh, God. Well, this is my first time streaming from a PS4, so... I was not having technical problems until literally right now. What the fuck do I do? How do I make it work? I could just go back to listening to Russell Brand and Jordan Peterson. That's what I was doing before. This thing has batteries though, 'cause it's plugged in, I can see. It should be charging. Alright. This is why I never fucking stream. Now what? Why are you doing this to me? You fucking scum. You fucking American scum! American Satan. Searching for PS4. I think that when my controller is plugged into my computer, it's not charging for some odd reason. Let me try something else. If I plug it into this charger, I can see... Ah! It fell out. This is how you be a professional, folks. Fuck everything up in the first 2 minutes. Alright. Why are you not charging? Alright, it's got the charging light on. So now it should be working. But it is also not sending the video. Ah. And now we connect again. Ingenious. Connected. And now it says that I'm connected while not working. Ah, so good. Alright, well, I'm fucked. It's not working. Which is annoying, because I spent a long time using it before I tried to start streaming. And now, it hates my guts. There we go. And now it's gonna stop working again. I don't understand the conspiracy behind this. The controller refuses to work. Connection lost, connection gained, connection lost. Press the button again. Connect again. Get the Steam controller. Okay. I should leave this up as a good example of my professionalism. Maybe I could just describe what I'm doing on the screen, and you could just take my word for it. Is it because when the controller is asked to stream, it can't handle this shit? Like it's too much for it? Because data is running through the controller and it can't do it. Because it's just too sad and low energy. It's a fucking beta controller. It says that I've got full charge. I've got full fucking charge. So I'm just gonna attack the walls. Because there's nothing else to fucking do in my goddamn life. Why was I born? Why was I born? Why was I Bloodborne? Suggested actions. Other devices on your network might be using a large amount of bandwidth, so I'll stop downloading that porn. The network might be temporarily congested. The network connection speed might not be strong enough. But I've got fucking fiber optic, what's it called? So that should goddamn work, shouldn't it? Connect a dual shock. Alright, I'm gonna plug it into a different thing. It's ingenious. Or maybe it's because I'm using my camera and I can't handle that. And then I'm gonna fucking plug this shit in. Everything's going well. My life is very, very good. I'm not miserable at all. Now is it working? Okay, well I seem to be moving around and shit. It says that it's going. Why can I not see it? Shut up, cat! This is your fault. Somehow. I changed to that. That's confusing. And I go back and now it fucking works! You see. All I had to do was plug it into the back of my computer. I am a goddamn genius. If you weren't a miserable person, you wouldn't be an SJW, I suppose. But also, even though I'm miserable, I hate guns, so I'm not gonna shoot up any place anytime soon, so that's a good thing. No massacres from me. This stupid brick guy, he's really annoying. But I find him quite easy to defeat with the long hammer. It kind of interrupts him. Doop 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 doop. Yes, my game is now working. Now, the werewolf guys, I can only defeat by being cheap. I always forget about this dude. I did. These guys, you cheap them out by going into the doorway around the corner. Otherwise, they fucking kill you. So you go doop 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 into here, and then you have to kill the guy in here. Otherwise, he sneaks up behind you. It's annoying. This little farmer guy, villager. All right, now you guys come down the stairs. Yep, and get stuck in the doorway. And then I just go like this, and you die. Bam. Wham. Bam. Thank you, ma'am. I don't know why I bother trying to stream. I'm so cheesy, like, I was just watching some streamers and they're very articulate and snappy. And I'm the exact opposite of that, so... Ow! Healing. Anyways, I'm up to the bit in the game when you have to go fight the guy in the graveyard, who is the second boss. The first boss is optional. I found the first boss incredibly easy. But, the second boss is very difficult, from what I've heard. Well, I mean, not from what I've heard. I've already faced him once, and he killed me. But I did get half of his health down, so... what the fuck else was I gonna say? Oh yeah, there's a girl in a window, and I haven't found her. She's got a music box. I have to go get it. That's one big hammer. How are you? I'm good. I don't know if the hammer comment's related to how I am, but I'm in the game I'm good because I've got a big hammer. But in life, no big hammers, and plenty of technical problems. So, fuck life. Alright. Hey, doggy. This weapon is terrible against the dogs, so I need to not be using that. I'll switch to my fast weapon. It's much better against these dogs. Except when they go behind you like that, and I'm gonna die. I'm gonna run away. I am dead. I'm fucking dead. I'm gone. Stupid, stupid, stupid. No, 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 I'm sorry, I told you I was dead. Whoops, that was a mistake. Anyways, I'm glad that stuff is finally working. And is my audio working? I think my audio is working. And now I'm going to go back to doing what I was, in fact, doing. Because listening to Jordan Peterson and Russell Brand talking, I was doing that in the background. So I'm going to put that back on. And now this is running out of batteries! Ugh! This is why I'm not getting $1 bajillion. This fucking streaming crap.
So yeah.
And I've lost my place in the Russell Brand conversation. Last time they were talking about God and it was stupid.
One of the classic cures for addiction is spiritual transformation.
Oh, spiritual transformation, there you go. Why does everyone hate Jordan Peterson? Because he says stupid things, I think.
Language around that, a spiritual transformation could just be
at least that's my understanding.
A renewal.
It's a radical change of perspective.
Yeah, from and typically in my experience,
I'm looking to the right because I'm streaming it on my computer, but it lags a little bit. And it's coming from my TV, and when I look at my TV, there's no lag at all. So it's a lot easier to just look to the right and play it on my TV where there's no lag.
But in addition to community, like having connections between one another, the 12 steps themselves, I think, are an interesting model.
Well, one of the 12 steps is to speak precisely, and that's why no one ever understands what the fuck I'm trying to say.
Could that method be transposed to anybody?
Which is incredibly ironic.
So I wanted to talk to you about that to get your perspective.
Although his defenders would say it's because everybody's always taking him out of context. I'm almost dead again.
Unmanageable. Just admitting this is, I don't want to be in this situation.
So there's two parts of that admission. One is that
one part is dragons, and the other part is
I guess there's three.
Makeup
you're in trouble and it's serious.
Leads to sexual harassment.
Things could
and
be better.
Those two parts intersect so much. I don't know why I'm making them sound Indian.
So the thing that's interesting about that is there's a kind of radical humiliation and humility that goes along with that. So you say, I have a problem, and
$2.
what I know at the moment
you don't have to give me money.
To solve it. Great, because now you've
I'm not gonna have sex with you, dude.
Learning something. Yes. You say, well, I don't know enough to fix this. It's like, okay, well, you could learn. And
I just happened to be like, I'm not trying to get on the Jordan Peterson train. It's just I happened to be listening to this when I decided I was going to try streaming on my PlayStation.
That's very interesting. You've actually conflated the first 3 steps there. In your
and I wasn't that interested in listening to this. It's just there's really nothing else to listen to. I was listening to C-SPAN calls talking about the Santa Fe school shooting before.
And the third one is made a decision to
but I couldn't find anything else good to listen to.
Over to the care of God as we understood God. So, like,
we could talk
Jordan Peterson is a goofball fart baby, and if you know anything about the topics he discusses, you know he alternates between bullshitting and saying stuff so banal it's not even worth mentioning. Clean your room, bucko! That's what I have to say to that. You know, the problem with women and the world is chaos, and we need to put order onto that through these 12 rules. And there's no meaning without spirituality, and we get spirituality from the Bible, so shut up.
And that higher purpose might
Liberal scum.
being of service.
You're
That
regressive.
could be of service to yourself, which means you wouldn't be addicted.
I won't have sex with you for $2, but I would shake your hand for it.
But of service to yourself. the broader
well, what about
community,
consent?
however you might define that. That's a higher order.
But then again, if I was giving you mixed signals, you know, maybe you could have sex with me, and that would be, you know, that would be my fault, you know, and then if you decide to shoot me in the face with an assault rifle, you know, maybe I shouldn't have given you mixed signals, you know, I radicalized you. You know, so maybe we should have enforced monogamy. I love how people say he's taken out of context and how everyone's lying about him and stuff. Given the maniacal things that he says, you know, it's like, it's literally just the stuff he says. I've never heard fart baby before. I don't know what he's talking about, but I love how he makes me feel. How does he make people feel? I mean, when I listen to him, I just hear a person who is all over the map, like all over the place. But some people get this certain thread from his words that kind of all comes together somehow. And I don't understand that, because I don't get that. Like people in that New York Times article saying like, he just, you know, it all comes together and it's like, it's just saying what's true, you know. What is it saying? Besides, don't try to change society for the better. Don't do anything to try and power any groups of people. Nothing's about groups ever. You know, progressive change is evil. Anything else? I don't know. Let's go back to the 1960s and stupid hippies cut your hair or whatever. Hippies are evil. I don't want to die again. 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 I don't want to die again.
Deal with that. Inventory what's going on in your life. Inventory what
the thing that I hate about this game is that if you die, you just lose everything. Hammer is much better against this guy.
Which is actually quite a lot like fixing yourself up, which is a very common dream metaphor.
Fix yourself up, but don't go too far, because then someone might sexually harass you. If you go too far with fixing yourself up.
The interesting thing about that,
fix yourself up, but don't make yourself sexy in the workplace.
Comedians look at a problem and then rise above it right away and make a joke about it. But as soon as you're
what about, like,
admit that
you know,
have a problem,
strippers or like prostitutes and stuff, like, they have to dress up as part of their job, so does that mean that he thinks people should sexually harass them, you know?
The problem is actually the first step to solving it. You might say,
because being sexually harassed shouldn't be a part of like a prostitute's job or a stripper's job. But I guess, you know, it's justified in Jordan Peterson's world. I'd say even if people did that because they were dressed nice, it's still wrong.
My life is horrible. It's like, okay, but I'm doing 50 things wrong. Well, great, I could fix those things, and then maybe it wouldn't be so horrible.
The admission itself demonstrates progression and possibility.
Someone in the chat says he hasn't made a decision about Jordan Peterson yet. I think he's just a charlatan, you know, but there's so many charlatans around riding the, like, free speech train or whatever.
Why you're not so good.
How are you supposed to figure that out? You know, it's just, there's such a wash of noise.
Because if you break down your pride and your arrogance, then
of people being like, I'm the free speech person, or whatever.
So there's nothing in that.
A lot of people can't tell that he's a charlatan, you know. He's riding a wave, and he's at the top of the wave.
But at least then you're on the road to fixing.
And Sam Harris and Dave Rubin, all those guys are on it. You know, it's not really about things that actually mean anything. It's about talking points, and it's about appealing to certain sensibilities of people.
I knew it was 27 because that's when people.
And I think maybe, you know, Clean Your Room is a good example of that, because
sort of on fire. They die all the time at 27.
In the New York Times article, it says that his office is quite messy, so it's not like a literal thing, it's like some kind of metaphorical, subjective self-help thing, but he literally doesn't follow it himself. So I think he's just judging other people. He's saying, like, you know, the way your living space is not acceptable to me. Therefore, you're bad. You know, you have to follow my perspective.
There's a different kind of alertness emerging.
I think he's actually a bit authoritarian. Sorry, I'm just rambling completely right now.
After you've made an inventory, and
now I have to remember where the fuck
correctly,
I'm trying to go because I'm just running around in circles.
Incidents of child abuse, things that you've
I have to
said
get to the
people,
cathedral. Now, how the fuck do I get there?
Willing to inscribe your shame, then you tell another person, the person that you trust. In the original literature, it says you know, it could be a cleric,
where the hell am I going?
Or whatever. Typically in 12-step structures, it's like a mentor figure, but that's the role of confession, which is obviously a huge part of psychoanalysis. The point in your book, I think this pertains to, is when you talk about the dragon.
Go left.
The dragon. You said there was that kid's book that you read where it talks about the dragon getting bigger and bigger if it's not identified. I think 4 and 5 are somewhat like that.
Yeah, well, and part of the point of that kid's book is that as soon as you turn around and look at something, it tends to shrink. And that's partly because imagine that you have a memory that you won't
especially a penis.
Well, there's something in
go
that
left.
memory
What do you mean go left?
But
is
that means it's sort of associated with everything else that's terrifying. And so it's horrible. But then when you turn around and think, yeah, it's horrible, but it's horrible in this precise and defined way. And that takes it away from all the other potential horrors of it. It starts to shrink it right away. It also makes you into the thing that
Jordan Peterson, I mean,
horror,
what the
which
fuck?
Is a real positive
that whole thing of like, clean your room and that's order.
So it's true that
and that's the opposite of femininity. Femininity is chaos. So I guess that means women don't have to clean their room. Or women have to be more masculine by cleaning their room. Why am I using this fucking hammer? It's worthless against these enemies. Ah, you stupid fucking animal dog scum. You know, this is why video games make these kids more violent. You know, normally I love animals. But this game has just desensitized me to animals. My cat's right there and I'd probably just punch him in the face because he's been playing this game. It's all the game's fault, and that's why these shootings happen.
They're the offspring of chaos. That's a good way of thinking about it. And they become very careless, and they destroy their
oh god, it's Mark.
Destroy their fauna, essentially.
New Zealand guy.
Chaos comes flooding back. And that's what happens to people who aren't...
Oh yes, it is the new Russell Brand podcast.
They become apocalyptic and do them in. So,
like he says, you're listening to Jordan Peterson, well done. What do you mean, well done? What's well done about listening to Jordan Peterson? Like, that's just like an achievement in itself. Congratulations. Your brain is being filled with new ideas.
Yes, absolutely. I mean,
you are red-pilled.
Well, part of the death that you're describing is actually the confrontation with a form of tyrant. Like, your previously addicted self was the tyrant over your emergent self. Yeah. And so it's an internal tyrant, and you said it was predicated on a false value system.
That sounds like victim blaming an addict. Basically saying, it's your fault. You did it to yourself. Pull yourself up by your bootstraps. That's exactly what that sounds like. I think I have to go this way because I have to kill the giant pig who's at the bottom of this well.
Present because of the isolation, because you have no mentor, you have no.
Why am I using this weapon? Foolish.
So addiction steps.
Why am I using this weapon?
This is how I will not
I do not know how to play this game.
Notice that it's a habit, a repeated pattern to sustain you, a holding pattern, so that you don't die, because there is no way out. There's no guide. There's no
dog on roof, AJ. You've got a similar-looking avatar to Mark, so I thought Mark was making a good point. But then I realized that's impossible, and I noticed that that's actually AJ.
Stasis for preservation after trauma. The rupture occurs.
These guys, these are quite easy. You just keep mashing and then they die.
Addiction is not your nemesis; it is your friend. At least while you're, whilst you're in it.
Played the groundwork for Dark Souls 3's faster style. Well, I started playing this game 2 days ago, so I spent the first day dying over and over and over and over and over until I got more of a sense of how to actually play it. And I defeated the first boss, which takes a long time to get to, and you keep dying, and you cannot level up until you defeat the first boss, which is a really annoying mechanic. But since I've defeated the first boss, I can now level up my character, which is very useful. I need to find a quicker way of getting to the second boss. Ow, 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 run away, I'm gonna die, dead.
Well, you admit to the problem. I think the idea of
if they attack you first, you get fucked.
because that's also a way of dealing with the
Mark says, "Stop bullying me, Tim."
With your own recovery.
Mark, it's just we never agree about anything. And you insist on talking to me about political subjects. And it always makes me roll my eyes. It makes me so fucking irritated.
How can you have a clear and authentic
You're always like,
relationship with your wife if you've not
"Oh, Tim,
correctly
what's your problem with
understood
Milo
what you feel about your
Yiannopoulos?"
own
And I'm like,
mother?
"Oh, do we have to
You feel
talk
like
about
that
this
you are
fucking
enmeshed or
garbage?
trapped in some
We
way.
are not
How
going
am
to
I
agree
supposed
on
to handle it
anything."
if I've not
And how you're
understood
like,
that, if I've
"What's
not
wrong with
gained
James
understanding, if I've
O'Keefe
not
from Project
transcended what
Veritas?" I'm like,
shares
"Sweet,
another person?"
please not talk
Sleeping Beauty story.
about anything. Because we're not ever going to agree on anything, man. It's just such a waste of time. I think you're a great guy. I just think we just can't talk about, like, politics or, like, particular people and stuff. Like, it's just not, like, it's not going to happen. It's never going to go anywhere. It's just not. You know, people say that the marketplace of ideas and conversation is, like, how you get places. But with some people that you know, you never get anywhere. It doesn't matter how much you talk about something. And I feel that way about you, Mark, sometimes, you know? It's like, you always want to talk. It's like, fine, but then I'm like, oh god, do we have to? You know what I mean? It's not like you're a bad person. You're a good guy. You're a sweetheart. We just won't agree on anything, ever.
This kind of excavation, then we are doomed to continually have relationships that
Because I know what I
contained
believe, and
instances
I
of
have
the
strong
superficial
beliefs.
coordinates will govern our
I'm not a
experience
fucking
of relationships.
centrist or whatever.
So that's the repetition compulsion from a Freudian perspective.
Now I just have to get to this
that
boss.
That is how Freud explained it. That's how a Jungian would explain it. But the simple
See? Oh, Project Veritas has new
you bring
videos
the
on
same
teachers'
set
unions
of
at the moment.
unexamined
You know, I mean, somebody who
every
thinks Project
situation, the
Veritas
same
is a valid
fate will play
source
out.
of information,
You might say,
you
well, all
know,
those women are the same. It's like, well, actually,
we're
no.
never gonna actually,
But
we're never
the
gonna
part
see
of-
eye to eye.
the part of them
It's
that
just,
you're
it's
able
never
to
going to
make
happen.
contact with acts
It's a
the
waste of
same
time.
every time. That's a
Yes.
very different thing.
Brilliant. And this is where 6 and 7, the next steps chronologically occur.
This
Like
is
the
just
6,
watching
having done this
me
inventory, you recognise what patterns have been
not
at
be able to
play
figure
in
out
your
where to
life,
go.
which particular in the lexicon of the recovery, defects of character have governed you. Often
I could do it before.
Wanting to control other people's perspectives,
Oh yeah, also, my character is a black woman with blue hair.
Because
Because I thought, why not?
Where you identify the 7
Oh, this is the right
sins and
way.
how they play out in your life, essentially.
Okay.
Yes.
Now I gotta
And
do the
you
weird
become-
bit
the
with
step
the
6 is
giant
about becoming willing to
ball
live
of flame
differently.
that kills all of
Like
these
saying,
dudes. It's
are
really
you
quite odd.
actually
Here we go,
willing
here comes
to
the
let
giant
go of
ball.
lust?
Look,
Are you,
there it
or
is.
do you like lust when it comes to it? Do you
Giant
like
ball of
being
flame.
impatient? Does it
Come on,
serve you
go.
in some way to be slothful? You know,
And it's highly
Come on,
probable
giant
that it
ball.
does.
yeah.
Ah, giant ball!
It's easy, it's
Yes,
gratifying,
here it comes.
It's powerful.
Kill
it's
them.
pleasurable.
Did it?
especially
Ah,
in the
missed
short
all
term.
of them.
There are reasons that people are tempted by the 7 deadly sins.
I hope it
Yes,
killed
they're
some.
kind of glorious. They're dark glory and beauty.
That's right. They have a that's
There we
exactly
go.
right. There's a dark romanticism. You
Gonna have
really
to
see
fight a
that in the
brick
deaths
troll
of
up here.
celebrities around 27.
Ah,
Is
stupid
they,
shield guy.
They fall in love with the allure of that kind of
Fuck
that
you.
romantic death, and it
Yeah.
does them in.
Sort of the anti-libido. the
Burn
dark
capitalism
libido, the
down.
death force. So with the,
I'm a
once you
libtard.
have
I don't know if I
diagnosed
can't
which
agree to that.
particular defects of character have been most prominent in
Yeah,
your
I'm
part
not an
and become
anarch-
willing to
an-
let go of
an-
them,
anarch-
it's like it's step
tard?
7 is
I don't know what they call
making a
anarcho
concerted
people.
and real effort
I'm not
to live
an-
without
an-
them. And this is where it kind of becomes
That's a sacrifice. There,
Comtard.
right? That's
That's
what are
not
you willing
catchy.
to sacrifice in order to
Anarcho
give up
card.
something that you love, and you may have
I'm
to
not-
give up
nope.
the thing you love the best. That's
I
the
can't think of
fundamental
anything catchy for that.
sacrificial motif.
Sacrifice is an unattractive idea in our society.
Screw
that's based on
capitalism.
consuming
Screw
and
any
indulgence.
market.
This is
Man,
not
how did
something
I
would
attract
like-
all these
so this is, again,
radicals
perhaps you where you and I
to
somewhat
my,
differ,
to
is
my
that I
chat
will not,
right here?
whilst this will not change without the
Yeah, this
individual's
is the left
engagement,
eating
kind of
itself.
Step 1, an acknowledgement that
Probably.
needs to be changed. This is
Somehow.
where I say there is a social
Usually is, right?
responsibility that, for whatever reason, our society has become a
I find it really weird
manifestation of
because,
these
you know,
darker
Russell Brand is like a
impulses.
left-wing
These are the
dude.
prevalent forces,
But he's
at least
also
in the kind of
believes in a lot of
society
this
I
like
live in,
religious
like
mumbo
China
jumbo,
or
so
Bolivia. I'm just saying, like,
and he's
in
very like
London,
pseudo
like,
philosophical.
what
So
you
when you get him in a room with Jordan Peterson, they both like rant about nonsense together. And sometimes, like, I remember in the first one, some of the shit Russell Brand was saying seemed even less full of. Oh god, I just got distracted. So it's dumb. Less sensical. I don't know if sensical is a word. Oh god. More devoid of sense than what Jordan Peterson was saying. And he's supposed to be the rational one, 'cause he's on the left, and that's how it works. People on the left are smarter, And better.
Is the
Sorry,
thing
Mark.
that guides the ego through transformations. So imagine the ego, which is what you think you are.
Transformation is good, unless it's gender, then it's bad.
And the ego can die and be reborn. So what
I thought he
that
said
indicates
eagle,
is that there's
but he
something
said
underneath
ego.
that can guide that process of transformation.
Shoot him!
Partly what you're calling
Where's my gun? I
what you call
unequipped my
this
gun
higher
in
power
the
is,
fear.
at least from a psychological perspective, it's a
Does
decision
this
to rely on
get
that
Russell
thing that
kicked
guides
from the
you
left
through
tribe?
transformation.
Yes, he's out.
Surely, as we
Russell
said,
Brand is
in
out,
relation to
officially.
another,
He's
we
no
are
longer on the
likely
left
relating to a set of
because
components that we impose
he
on, inverted commas, the female. The true
doesn't
same would be
just
true of the
poop
self, that we have
on
created
Peterson's
an impression, an egoic
So,
impression. We've
I no longer consider him
constructed
left-wing.
an
He is
artificial self, but beneath
fake
it there is a higher
wing.
self or an
That's right.
ulterior self
Yeah,
that
it's
left.
often composed of
He's a
composed of things that you
phony.
refused to or weren't willing
He's
to
out of
develop.
there.
And so when Jung talks about, for example, the incorporation of the shadow, is that you've constructed an ego and there's things it can do and can't.
See,
do,
Mark
and it's
says,
allowed
that was a
to do,
good
it
joke.
doesn't belong to
Transformation
you.
is good,
Then
unless
there's a
it's
shadow
gender.
domain that would consist
That wasn't a
of those
joke.
things that you could do but haven't.
Like,
And
he's
some of
talking
that's
about
terrible, but some of
transformation
it's
and
what you
changing
need
and
to
becoming a
break
different
free.
person.
Is there infinite variety?
But that's no
in the
good
shadow,
if
or
you
there
are
sort of
changing gender. I mean,
templates
that's
there? Would you
just
say that,
true.
a
That's not a
common
joke.
component of the shadow
Aggression.
is last
Now,
aggression.
is
Aggression
the
and
girl?
lust
Where is the
too,
girl?
Because they're the two that are most
Uncivilized.
I think I'm
Yeah,
gonna
they're
have to
the
look
two
at a
that are
map
most
to
difficult
figure out where the
integrate
girl
into
is.
ego. Because aggression destroys, and of course, lust
I have
subsumes the
to talk
individual
to her.
to sexual desire.
It's such a
Is she
lust
over
is identified as a very powerful self. It can subsume. So I suppose that's why a lot of theological doctrines
she over
focus
here?
on the control of lust, and there is of course.
Well, it's a disruptive force, because, for example, if you make a medium
I'm gonna have to look at a
long-term
map to figure out where the girl
relationship
is.
with someone and you negotiate that provides you
Because
with
this
a
is the
stable
entrance to the
structure that
cathedral.
can operate across your entire life. It's good for you.
And
It's good for them. It's good for
her
your
window
kids.
is
It's
supposed
good
to
for
be to the
society.
left of the
But then, if
cathedral.
you're really attracted to someone momentarily, you can be driven to act on that.
I'm just gonna have to pause this. Yarnum map. Where's the girl? Locations. Location, location, location. That's what Bloodborne's all about. Once you know the location, then you know the meaning. That's when you know that you're playing the game and the game is not playing you. No, so it's not. Little girl, is located at there. How the fuck do I get there? That's where she is? Wait a minute. Oh, no, wait. Fuck my life. It was all a waste. Little girl location. Bloodborne. Where's the little girl? Oh, there's a video. This video will tell me. Alright, then you're running along. There's the window. Alright. Where the fuck is it? You climb up that shit. You run along the... I know where that is. Okay. Do I? Do I know where this is? Ah, God. I'm so bad at geography. Alright, you go up here. You go along here. You must go through the sewer. Oh. I have to go through the sewer. Yeah, God. My fucking life is a joke. A total fucking waste of time. Because I have to go through the sewer in this game. Stuff's hard, man. It's a fucking hard economy out there. Russell Brand. Jordan Peterson. Oh, God. Do I want beer money? Nah, I'm quite good for money at the moment.
All the rest of that can burn up.
What is Jordan Peterson drinking in this?
You want to be attracted to people. You want to have that
Saint
vital
Pelier, whatever
libido.
it's... Is that
Yes,
it's called?
part
Like that
of what's
fancy
driving
water?
you forward,
Ooh,
but hopefully
fancy
it's on your side and
limousine
not
liberal
working
water
against you.
liberal.
And so, if you're
He thinks he's
successful,
so
and you put yourself
superior.
together and you're disciplined,
This wasn't even the right way.
Maximally sexually attractive.
Ooh, unless
but it
this
should be under your
ladder
control. You're not a
takes me where I need to go.
puppet of that force anymore. It's integrated into you. And
Wait a
that's a
minute.
much better way to manage it.
She's not
How do you,
up here, is she?
in your understanding, how
No.
is the shadow incorporated? What rituals?
How is the
what
shadow
ceremonies,
incorporated?
What behaviours
What?
successfully incorporate the shadow? Say, using the example of lust.
Well, the shadow
Sort of way
can
back
sometimes
in
become a
for
dragon,
the
and that's when
sort
you've
of,
got a shadow
for
dragon,
lust that's been
and that
disembodied
is
or
very
repressed.
Jungian, you know?
What's a safe way for it back in? Is there one?
The shadow needs a safe
Well, I
space
think part of it
to
is
turn into
is
a
to admit to your desires
cocoon,
within your own relationship.
which will eventually
You know, 'cause you
transform
might
into
say,
a butterfly.
Well, I'm
But
tired
what if
of
the
my wife.
butterfly
It's like, well,
kills
yeah, maybe,
its father?
Maybe you're tired of the games that you're intelligent enough to
That's
play
when
with your
you
wife, but
know
she's as
that
blurry
you have
as
become
you are.
gay.
So
I don't know.
admit to your desires, let's say, and maybe you have to make them conscious
Oh
of
god.
that
Oh my god, that did a lot of damage. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die again.
People can do that.
I'm gonna die.
By dressing up, by playing sexually, I would say. Because by playing.
Oh
exactly,
god, he's
yeah.
talking about
Play is the
kids being
transformative
sexual or
element.
something.
And that's
Shut the
it.
fuck up,
You know, and
Jordan.
it might be that you're uncomfortable with the idea
Die,
of
you big pig
wife
scum.
as a sexual plaything because
Bam.
you think that a woman who's married should be proper and grounded.
You're
should
dead.
only behave sexually in a certain way. In which case, well, that becomes sterile and dull, and you're more.
I don't know how to
likely
make the
be
image
tempted by something
on
the outside.
the
For me, that's a
computer
very obvious
brighter.
example of how habitualized thinking is
It's brighter
prohibitive,
on my
even without
TV
reaching
screen
the extremes of
than on my
self-destructive
TV. On the TV it
addictive
looks
tendencies.
very
If I have
dark.
a habit of regarding my
I was gonna say
wife
dank,
as-
but I don't know.
as
Does
object
dank
A,
describe
even if that's not
the state
an
of
objectification
something being
as we
dark?
typically take it? But,
Because
you know,
it
limiting
sounds
beliefs about
similar,
my
so it's like,
wife.
it looks
The
very
tools
dank
that break down addictive
on my computer.
thought patterns could be used to create new terrains.
Lobsters
new liberty,
mansplain
new
sexuality
play.
to me.
Thank you. So like,
Well, the lobster
so
is
once you've done
actually
up to
very
step 7,
prolific
step 6,
sexually.
step 7, you're right, it's sort of sacrifice of the
So,
old self and handing over
you know,
to some kind of
don't
sublime
knock it till you
divine
try it.
self.
Some lobster
but
sex.
Step 8 is you make a list of people that you have harmed.
Just because the lobster gets more than you, you're fucking jealous. Oh, you're gonna go out and do a shooting, you fucking incel scum. Try being like the lobster. That's how you
That's a
overcome the
real
shootings.
repentance, right? And atonement. Atonement is at one meant. And if you're
You know,
carrying
lobster women,
transgressions that you regard as
they
transgressions
do
now in
not
your
dress
life,
provocatively.
You don't want to carry those forward. You want to.
They very naturally
step forward in life without that
choose
moral burden,
in a
because
kind
you'll
of
have contempt for yourself
redistribution
otherwise, and you
the
won't
kind
take
of
care yourself.
partner,
Also,
you know, the kind of alpha lobster they want to be with.
But
But the lesser lobsters get the lesser lobster women. It's very egalitarian.
A broader method for
And there's no lonely
incorporating
lobsters,
annex aspects
so
of
they don't
self.
end
Like,
up
you know,
doing
how can you fully
shooting
love- How can I fully love myself
of
if I know
fish
I treated that
schools.
person abominably? What if I
You
go
know what I mean?
back and say that
It's
was wrong,
very
I did
Jungian.
you wrong?
Ah!
You invite that part of your life in, you amend
That's
your
right.
path towards teaching yourself that that is not
You're dead.
that's step
Right.
8.
And that's a real. That's taking out. That's real action in the world. It's not a hypothetical at that.
Lobsters
point, right?
killed the
It's kind
dinosaurs.
of like telling people
What are dinosaurs
what
like?
you've written
That's
down
right,
about
dragons.
your,
Anyways,
Yes.
that's
It makes
why
it
we
real
need
when
enforced
you're
monogamy.
acting out with someone else.
But as
It's
Ben
not
Shapiro would say,
And doesn't it furthermore
it's not
indicate
enforced
step 8 is not
monogamy,
separate, but
it's
step 8 is
by
right up to
enforced,
this,
he
people.
meant
Step 9 is now
voluntary,
agree.
you see.
It makes the distinction, I
That's
think,
the
to create space for you where you're not continually thinking, I'm not doing that, I'm not going to apologise, I was abused by them, fuck that, they did as much wrong as I did.
alright, I
Just-
actually do not know how to get to this
It's not the point.
fucking
And
girl.
also, I think,
They might have done more wrong than you did.
yes,
But you're still stuck with the fact that you did something wrong.
That's
and
right.
That's not good.
and
If
you
I'm going in the wrong
refuse
direction,
to
I mean, this is
surmount
such a
the
waste of time.
obstacle of, like, you know, some arbitrary measure of who is more wrong, then you continue to cast yourself.
I guess that I'm not dying and I'm collecting
You have
blood
no
vials,
autonomy,
which is
so
good.
you can't
It means I can level
It
up.
doesn't matter if you're only 5%. And it also doesn't matter if the other person apologizes to you. They should. It would be better for them. It might make things lay out. That's not the point.
And this perhaps is where what I think is significant, that now your life has become not an.
I'm sorry, I have to check again how to find the girl. These guys are gonna kill me, so I should run away. Locating girl, Bloodborne. God, I'm just doing like these really boring, mundane things. There's no way this is entertaining. It's impossible. God, it's so Jungian. Isn't it? Shave your head, Tim. No. How to find the little girl. I remember Jordan Peterson talked about dinosaurs. I can't remember that. I have to look at the bit just before the sewers. Does anyone know how to reach this girl? Okay, he's running that way. In the main plaza. Oh, God, I have to go to the sewers. I'm never gonna get there. Oh, there he is in the sewer. You see the crawler enemies. I'm going the right way. What the fuck? It's literally, it's just right up that ladder. Man, that's lucky.
Negotiation between you and other beings.
Fuck you guys.
They materially present themselves, but between yourself and this higher purpose that has been declared earlier, that you are now operating on the
there it is. Oh
spiritual
yeah.
plane. You are no longer about if I do that. I'll
Time
get
to
that.
talk to a little
Precisely
girl.
doesn't matter if the other person goes, I don't care if you apologise or not.
See,
fuck
in
off.
religious language, that would be expressed as the discovery of your father.
You need to
in heaven
swag
instead of your
stick
earthly
often
father.
of costs. I have
Because
no
your father
idea
in
what that
heaven would
means.
be the higher spiritual authority.
I just didn't know which
which
ladder it
you owe
was, so...
allegiance. And you can think
Thanks,
about
folks.
that either in religious terms or
No,
in non-religious terms. Is that
it's
what
not
you've
here.
done is you've, in some sense, is you've abstracted the
Fuck you,
idea of
crows.
higher authority,
Or
higher
ravens, or whatever the
purpose,
fuck you are.
devote yourself to that. That's a religious act.
And that's precisely
Crows and
antithetical
ravens really
to
confused me a
postmodernism.
lot,
It's saying
because
that
when I lived in Japan,
there is a crow,
they've got a fuck ton of crows, and Japanese crows are really big. And then you go to... Oh, I've got a Madman's Knowledge, that's awesome. You go to the Tower of London, and they've got ravens there. And the guy there is like, oh, ravens are twice as large as crows.
Yes.
In fact, there's a very
But
narrow range of properties.
they were the exact same size as the crows in Japan, and then other people are like, Japanese crows are bigger than regular crows. So that means ravens are not bigger than crows. It just depends on the crow, doesn't it? But it's established knowledge. No, run away.
That is what's happening.
It's established knowledge that ravens are bigger than crows. But the crows in the Tower of London are the exact same size as the crows in Japan. The ravens in the Tower of London. So I just feel like it's all lies, you know? But no, you just have to take the established narrative that ravens are bigger than crows. Even though it's just like they're the same, it depends on the size.
Both of them. And that explicitly.
And is that an Enlightenment idea? Like, where is death of God happening?
Crows are way smarter. Are crows smarter than ravens? I mean, I don't actually know how smart ravens are.
And a materialism.
I know that ravens have a cooler name, and I don't know if they make it as an annoying sound, because crows make the most irritating sound in the entire fucking world. They're like, wah! Wah! Wah!
That's the hypothesis.
When I lived in Japan, I had to hear that every single morning.
10, 11, the last three steps. Step 10 is like...
I don't know, maybe
continue
ravens
to
make a really nice sound.
So like, let this process continue. Like on
I don't know if it's a nice
in
sound.
psychoanalytic terms, I see a therapist obviously. Like is when when there's a moment, I know any spike.
A group of
in my
crows
energy,
is called
if
a
I go,
murder.
oh,
A murder
I
of
felt
crows.
that
What's a
was
group of
interesting,
ravens
I felt
called?
jealous
The
there.
gaggle?
I felt small in that
Yeah, right,
moment.
exactly.
These are the moments I know and go, oh, how was I participating in that? What belief
Going
of
in
mine was being
circles.
challenged?
Alright,
Is that
finally,
helpful
here's the girl.
belief
Hello.
being a thought that I like having. 11.
Right, that's a kind of consciousness. It's like, well, I'm going to...
Does anyone know what a group of ravens is
I don't
called?
want to make mistakes. I'm going to keep an eye out for when I do make mistakes, and I'm going to make them
Well,
conscious.
your dad's
I'm gonna
probably
try to
dead.
work on them.
Yes,
You know,
bringing them
facts
into
don't care about your feelings,
consciousness,
girl.
because my fear, my number one fear on a personal level, possibly on a social level,
Find your
I don't know
mother,
quite
even though it's a
how to
waste of
extrapolate
time.
or conflate those two notions, is unconsciousness. I get very afraid when I'm dealing with unconscious individuals, when people don't
Well, it's
know
quite
why
easy to
they're
put this
doing
on in the
what they're
background,
doing.
because it's
You
just a
may
bunch
see
of
this in sort
psychobabble that
violent
doesn't mean
rage,
anything. It just
or
goes on and on and
in
on.
less dramatic or theatrical behaviours. I
No,
feel
there's the great
It's
idea
quite
that
odd how
there's
Jordan
a
Peterson
lot
and
of
Russell Brand are kind of made for each other, because they both
logical
speak
tradition is that a
just
little bit of
metaphysical
consciousness
garbage.
destroyed the original paradise. We became conscious enough to be aware of our own mortality. But the cure for that is way more consciousness, not a return to unconsciousness.
Crow is a movie with a rad soundtrack.
There's no going back. I sometimes think the plethora of zombie movies.
Well, The Raven is not just a nerd loser poem, it's also a good song. By Alan Parsons Project. That spoke the Raven, nevermore, nevermore, that spoke the Raven, nevermore, nevermore.
Such as desire and fear. That we're not being invited to participate on the level of consciousness, conscious interaction, presence in the moment.
Well, you could make that case if you...
There it is, that's what I was after. A small music box.
Gratification and immediate desire above all else.
I think he does. That's what I'm pushing for.
Now I have to go
with this original sin,
and fight the boss. But before I do that, I'm gonna get killed! Ah! I'm gonna go back to the Hunter's Dream. Why am I using this weapon? That's not good for dogs.
Yes.
Here we go. I'm gonna go back to Hunter's Dream and try to level up my weapon a little bit. Then I'm gonna go try to fight that boss who's gonna fuck me up.
If you think about Christ as a symbolic figure, say a symbolic
Not Christ again, Jesus fucking Christ. If you think about Christ, which people have been doing for far too long, then your life's gonna suck, so just don't bother.
Sins before your eyes, which you just described. Here's all the ways that I fall short of the glory of God, let's say.
Oh God, literally. Fucking Jesus Christ.
It's painful, right? Because you think, well, you become more conscious.
Like Russell Brand, he believes in all of this fucking garbage too. Sorry, Mark, I know that you're religious and crap.
Conscious of are precisely those things that you least want to become conscious of.
The hammer's good for these guys.
This is the motif that Jung identified in the alchemical tradition, because the alchemical motto, so to speak, was that which you most need.
Run away, run away, run away!
Where you least want to look.
Run away,
right?
Run away!
Yes, and everyone knows
run away!
Like you tell someone that, they go,
run away right
yeah,
now!
Yeah, that's
Jesus Christ!
So, and that's also the greatest barrier to enlightenment, because if enlightenment was all, tulips and,
so close to
sunshine,
dying.
then everyone would be enlightened.
He's easier to kill on the stairs. Come on. Come on, let's get you dead now. Ah, we got you dead. There you go.
And that's the
goodbye.
How are you going to solve your problems if you're not
Jesus
aware?
Christ.
People don't want the old discipline, do they, Jordan?
Well, it's not surprising. But the alternative is far worse.
It just seems like Russell Brand really liked all of the garbage Jordan Peterson was saying the first time around. So he's like, oh, I gotta get some of that shit again.
When he was 27, I would like to know why. So why
What?
did you? Why did you just make the decision to not
I missed that bit.
What was consuming you to kill you?
In a sense, it was taken out of my hands for the first time I encountered positive male authority figures, curiously, or at least that were able to address that in particular.
They was priests. They had a very physical way of expressing themselves, but I appreciated it. No way, you wouldn't appreciate it. What am I talking about? I apologize. I'm turning into an edgelord. Take that back.
Toxic form. My relationship in retrospect with chocolate was addictive. My relationship with pornography as an adolescent addictive.
And my relationship with my priest. I mean, this is not kind of things you should be joking about. I don't mean to be Ricky Gervais. I apologize.
Became an option in adolescence. It was seamless, and that meant that my emotional growth was arrested at that point. The reason
it was arrested development.
I was offered help. I was given help by the management company that I was working with.
Blood vial.
Said, you're a serious drug addict, you should go away.
I can't remember what I'm supposed to be doing. I just suddenly started killing these werewolves. I was like, yeah, that'll do.
Yes, there was a degree of that.
Right. Well, no, but that's helpful. I mean, regardless.
I swear to God, playing video games makes you more edgy.
There's something to
like,
that.
it makes you
so then you went
say offensive things. And that's my story.
But the 12-step principles, you can't
But it's true, like,
first century
I'm not saying that I'm not saying offensive things because I'm playing a computer game. It's just more likely they will say offensive stuff like because I'm not thinking about it. Because I'm killing so much, and when you're killing, you're not worried about offense. You know, it's just.
So, like,
So maybe the moral of the story is we shouldn't kill.
Given drugs to help
You know,
addicted to
except in
opiates,
games,
a drug called
even though
Subutex
that leads to
then,
offensive
sleeping
drugs.
pills because I couldn't sleep.
Yeah,
And
I'm all about
during that
those moral
time, I suppose
stories.
in a way,
You
I
know?
didn't fully address the issue of addiction because I was really promiscuous for about a decade.
Maybe we should ban these games. You know, I mean, I've been turned into a person I don't recognize.
But I do remember a kind of moment of epiphany, if epiphany is revelation.
See, I've got this massive hammer, I'm standing in front of this woman, and now I just want to smash her with the hammer, and I know that if it was real life, I'd never do that, because I probably couldn't lift it anyways, but I certainly wouldn't want to smash anybody with it.
I'd found a solution. It worked. It worked as a way of managing pain.
This is not even what I wanted to do.
Further mental investigation or discovery of conclusions that would have been unhelpful and that I wouldn't have been able to deal with. I think in a lot of cases, and I'm sure there's many variables, that actually chemical dependency is a successful technique for preventing suicide.
So I can't update it. Fuck,
This is a holding pattern to stop me doing something more dramatic.
I could get Molotovs. That could help me for the battle.
Unless you have access to an ideology, a structure, and support that will help improve
6 Molotovs. I could buy a lot more.
It's very difficult to overcome, and I was fortunate in that I was granted that, and then granted this system. And as I've been working it, I've come to the conclusion that it is
no, I can't level up if I
universal,
buy Molotovs,
because
though.
I think it's derived from universal ideas. That's why I think Jung
level up or buy
made
Molotovs.
that identified. Oh, if there's a spiritual experience and then the support of a community, that's how someone could
buy
be stopped
Molotovs,
from
I guess.
drinking continually, alcoholic drinking. And then they took this process.
Alcoholic drinking, well,
original 12-step fellowships.
Yeah, that's the bad kind.
The Oxford group had a program of
drinking so much tea that you turn psychotic.
Restitution, and you know, and like it seems. Initially, I think in a materialistic society, counterintuitive to think that the solution to addiction is going to be a spiritual awakening. But that's what it is.
Someone was talking about Australia. In Australia, they ban video games.
I felt something there.
Maybe banning everything prevents shootings. You know, because I think we've got more shootings in our country because we actually have guns here, and Australia has no guns. And they've banned video games, so they're twice as safe over there. I'm pretty sure that's how it works.
Help others and remain awake.
How do I use this item?
That's the end of the hero's journey. Is once you go into the darkness and find something of value, the next thing to do is to distribute it within the community, to bring it back and distribute it within the community.
But Jordan, that's communism.
Now, Jordan, is it like it would be difficult for me to accept
You're a
that
communist.
You've not been sort of personally
Here we go.
affected and not personally angry, rather than just objectively, because your personal trajectory, I suppose, in the
Walk
public eye at
softly
least
and
began
carry a
with
big
the
hammer.
situation in Canada with sort of forced speech.
Okay, what am I doing?
Termed now. So like
Oh God, is Russell Brand going to buy his bullshit about C16?
I think for most people,
It was all lies. It was total fucking lies.
Seems like,
Honestly, if you believe Jordan Peterson on C16, you're a fucking moron.
To most people. Like, but to you, it seems sort of
Nobody was compelled to use any speech. Nobody has ever gotten in trouble for misgendering someone under C16.
People regard
It's
academia
lies.
as ancillary, but it's not. The reason it's not is because the universities
Throwing
train the
knife. I've
people
never
who
tried
run
it.
things. And so whatever's mainstream in the universities right now, even though it's separate from society, is going to be mainstream everywhere.
I don't have enough
5
blood
years
echoes
down the
now.
road. And so
Come out
that's a big problem.
It's the vanguard.
Go to the bridge.
No, there's no doubt about
Do
it.
you think what's happening now in terms of media and politics, you could say you could preempt?
My younger brother subs to the Thinkery, Cuts Ray Gun, Shornhead, Undoomed, Thunderfoot, Tildeer, and Baron. I think maybe it's time to put him down.
For quite a long time. And one of the things I
sorry.
noticed about 5 years ago,
You know,
6
and I
years
say
ago,
that
two
with a
things
heavy
I
heart.
noticed that I really didn't like. The first is that
It's not what I want, you know, but don't take me out of
as
context.
a researcher, not as a clinician, but as a researcher, I know the literature on gender differences in personality because it's part of my field.
And you've got male, and you've got female, and you've got dragons, and that's gender.
Now, I didn't stop.
And there's a kind of like
treading on thin ice.
subcategory. It's not optimal of which You know, there's witches too.
I'm willing to say anything that I think is true, and you know.
And people, and I mean that literally. I mean that actually, really, for real, like 100%. It's not a joke. Witches are 100% literally real. But don't take me out of context.
Is starting to have second thoughts about teaching what's a very serious topic,
and then when you see a witch riding a dragon, it's very Jungian. It's a Jungian nightmare. What does it mean? Like, nobody knows, but it's real.
Female were telling me that they were really hesitant to talk about gender differences in any of the courses they were running, and I thought, well, this is not good. This is serious.
And there are gender differences. So, there's penis and vagina, and that's all there is. There's nothing else. And anything else is mental illness, and that's facts.
And it's subtle.
It's called science.
Imagine in a given lecture, I could discuss any of 10 things, and 3 of them are taboo. Well,
and then the rest of the subjects are distributed in a kind of Marxist, communist fashion. That's when you get gulags.
Gender differences in personality, but I won't because I'm afraid I'll just pick another topic because there's lots of topics to choose from.
But I won't talk about how there's just male, female, dragons, witches, because of censorship.
People just won't talk about it. And the other thing that's so annoying about this is that, especially in regards to sex differences in personality, well, let's say that you're.
It's very important to undergo a transformation.
For the sake of argument.
Like the Kafka thing. Unless you have a pronoun, then it's generated.
What's better for women? Well, you know, the radical leftists basically say, oh, well, those, if you talk about sex differences, then you're part of the oppressive.
I mean, Mark, this is why you're such a fool.
When
I make jokes, I'm just saying true things. There are literally witches. There's literally dragons. And you see Mark is like, Tim's just telling the truth, man. What is wrong with you, dude? Jesus.
You say, look, you're different from another person.
It's metaphors, but it's true. You know, it's true metaphors that are literally real, yet poetic. It's both, you know? That's what Carl Jung was all about.
Direct expression of your being. And so if you
Oh
deny
my
the
God.
existence of these sex differences, which
I can't believe people listen to this shit.
serious commentator
Like,
in the psychological
seriously.
literature,
I know
in the
I'm
personality
listening to it
domain,
now.
people who know about this
But
thing,
I'm listening to it
nobody
like,
debates whether or not
okay,
sex differences
I want
in
Jordan
personality
Peterson to
exist,
surprise me with
or
something that makes
they have a
sense.
biological
I'm being supremely disappointed.
and what's also interesting about that is that none of those people are conservatives.
I'm just doing the same bits over and over and over again.
Psychological researchers to speak of. They're in a
I just need to figure out how to get to the boss
so the
quicker.
people that have done the research indicate
Something that tells me how to get to the boss without running around in circles. I'm sorry that I chose quite a boring part of this game to start on. How to find him. Spawning in central Yharnam. Past the giants into the elevator. Go up the stairs. Go over the boulder staircase. I see. Well, I'm gonna go pee. I'll be back. Thank you for watching, everybody. Including Mark. Alright. I need to be significantly more focused. Get my own prize. I'm gonna kill this boss. Gonna do it. Alright. Sorry, I'm just trying to get hyped. I'm trying trying to get psyched, trying to get in the mode. All right, I'm a Korean professional gamer. That's who I am. I'm Dragon Energy. No, I don't want to use Kanye's metaphor. Fucking douchebag. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's kill the boss. All right, I need to start from somewhere else.
Differences between the sexes and personality, and that those differences have a biological.
Right now,
in part,
Bex.
a biological component. Those are liberal and left-leaning people who've drawn those conclusions, despite their, despite what their ideological presuppositions might have suggested to them to begin with. So, it's. I don't know what to say about that, except that it's all appalling.
What's
I
appalling?
suppose the fear must be that difference will ultimately be used for leverage, for status.
Sure, and that's a reasonable fear.
Okay, Mark, I don't know if we disagree on everything. I think we just have a different way of seeing the world, So we can agree on some of the same things, but we're still going to fundamentally have a different viewpoint,
Now, if I insist that everyone is exactly the same on all dimensions,
and I think that's just why
totalitarian threat lurking in there,
I will always be irritated by conversations that we have. Maybe that's a weakness in me, Maybe I'm just a bad person and should die.
Men are overrepresented at the top of the economic apex.
But I'm gonna die one day anyways, so
certainly not men in general.
Don't worry about it.
But they're radically underrepresented at the bottom, overrepresented at the bottom. And
at the bottom,
nobody cares about men who are failures. They are off the bloody radar.
Yeah.
So and there's no sympathy for men who are failures.
Like the thing when he was talking about gender just then, he was basically just like male and female exist and are categories.
We don't have a discussion about that, and we don't have a discussion
and
about
that's
the
it.
fact that women are
and that's like meaningful in some
underrepresented
fashion to somebody.
dangerous jobs, although they are.
I think that the point is that people are trying to deny the existence of people who don't identify in that fashion. Nobody is denying that male and female exist as biological categories. They are saying that not everybody conforms to those. They're saying that they exist, but there is potentially nuance or differences besides. And I think that's the thing. So if he's just like, oh, there's a male and there's female, and it's like, oh, wow, truth to power. Not really. It's like there's male and there's female, and then there's a whole part of gender which is more complicated.
I wonder how much of what
And I think that's just what he sucks at exploring or giving voice to, because he's not very open-minded in that fashion. Yes, that's a visceral attack. Yeah, that's how you do it. Yeah, I'm a professional player at this game. I'm so good.
What I feel like is that the reason that I imagine that
I've never beat Bloodborne. I've been playing for 2 days.
Is because people are expressing feelings.
Apparently, I have to go down the elevator.
Cogent research.
Is that elvish on this hammer?
It feels like there is a powerful, dominant patriarchy, and no one can deny. I mean.
Oh yes, they can.
There's such a thing as power.
Because the lobsters have no patriarchy, and they're exactly like us. So if the lobsters don't have it, then we don't, of course. That's how it works.
Whenever change is discussed,
Alright, Flaming Ball, kill my enemies.
Thank
Thank you, Flaming Ball.
Movements that are about change or empowerment of
You didn't kill enough of them, stupid Flaming Ball.
Groups. That change is all. That when you're curious about the resistance of change or the difficulties that you face when trying to bring about change, look at who would be negatively impacted.
I didn't see this guy. Where the fuck did you come from?
Conservatism makes sense to a particular group of people. One of the things I felt...
Gender anarchy, did he really say that?
Was that...
I wasn't listening closely enough.
Because I think you're coming from a perspective of
that's when you have gender anarchy.
The language rings true.
And then when it gets even worse, it becomes gender communist anarchy. Anarcho-communism anarchy. Anarcho-genderky. Oh, there we go.
And that spirit.
Anarcho-genderky.
Young people, courage and a willingness to try dangerous things.
I'd be keen on anarcho-genderky.
I wonder how that sits with the idea of...
I'm coining that. Nobody steal that. Someone's gonna steal it? Like one of these fucking Sean and Jen and H-Bomber types. They're so much more popular than me, they're going to steal my shit. And then they're just going to get more popular with it. That's what they always do. And liars. Fucking phonies.
I find it difficult to dispute
or am
your
I?
opinion about sort of churlish, what would have been in the lexicon.
Okay, here's the boss, and I'm terrified that I'm just going to die and die, and then I have to keep coming back here to find. Oh, these losers. Maybe in the future I can just walk past them. Oh god.
Identify what you're saying there. People that can't keep their bedrooms tidy.
I am going the wrong way.
Economic system. But similarly, like
Ow!
Of twin forces that we have to contend with across the political spectrum. So I could run through something quickly. The things that you just put in perspective.
God.
Okay, so the first
I do have the
is
music
that
boss.
hierarchies, if you're going to value some things more than others, then hierarchies are inevitable.
I'm never even gonna get to the boss, so what's the point?
Or you don't have anything
like beauty or strength.
I have to keep doing the same shit over and over again because the fucking people who made this game are evil satans.
It doesn't matter what
High
it
on
is.
my list.
Well, what obviously, if you value music, then you're going to value some musicians more than
God,
others.
now what are they
because some
talking
better.
about?
So you have to value things in order to move forward in life, and you have to value things in order to have something valuable to produce. But if you play out the value,
and you have to say certain lives have more value than other lives, you know? Guess I'm just talking about the Jews right now. I should probably be a bit more subtle about that.
At that particular thing, it's inevitable. So, okay, now, so you say, well, we have to put up with that.
The boss fight is not sweet because I will die. So
Okay,
it's
fine. So
lame.
that's the right-wing perspective, is that the hierarchies are justifiable and necessary. Now the left-wing perspective is, yeah, but wait a minute.
Fundamental Escape Podcast. Good start. You're wrong about everything.
Tilt towards tyranny across
Watch
time.
Mexi's
And that's
videos
also
or
true.
read The Conquest
And
of
so you
Bread.
need that dialectic in society
Couldn't agree more.
between the right wing that says
Mark is always
you know,
wrong.
We need the hierarchies and they're useful and you should be
But
grateful
in a
for
good
them,
way,
and
in a
they
very like
structure you
friendly,
and give you form and
fantastic,
provide
awesome
value.
way.
And the left that says, yeah,
I'm attacking in the wrong direction.
people stack up at the bottom, and
Oh my
that's
God.
dangerous to the hierarchy.
It was
itself.
released too early.
It means that people might not have
Oh God.
opportunity, and you have to say yes to that.
That was quick.
The problem comes, and this is the situation we're in right now, where the radical leftists, and this is mostly a problem.
Oh, the radical left.
The universities, the radical leftists say, yeah, but all hierarchies are just tyrannical power. It's like, oh no, they're not. Hierarchies are based on competence in a functioning society.
Ah,
and
here we
mostly
go.
our
With
society
fucking competence
functions.
bullshit.
You can't go that far.
Damn, I
Now,
got
that
fucked up.
doesn't mean that hierarchies don't tilt towards self-interest and tyranny across time, but that's a bad thing. It's even a bad thing from the conservative perspective.
Individualism is the core thing, but also hierarchies are good.
There's room for the left.
And I have a very
There's room for the left because
logical and coherent point of
will
view.
always be with us. That's the reason that there's room for the left. And that the dispossessed need a voice, not least
Well, I think
because
the thing about the left is
talented
it's bad.
people among the dispossessed,
It's just bad.
they're
Everything
stuck
about
in
it
zero gravity
sucks.
suffers
The
because we
left
don't
is
have access to
bad.
their
I
health.
hate the
It's bad
left. The left
But on the
sucks.
right, it's like, no.
The left is
we need the damn value
stupid.
hierarchies. We need to be grateful for our traditions and our structures because they
Because the
they
right
stop
is
us from degenerating
good.
into chaos.
The right
Also,
is
across our society,
great.
numerous hierarchies
The left
emerge, and at some point
sucks.
decisions are being made about which thing, is it
The thing about the
being
left
a
is,
brilliant
it
flautist, or brilliant at
sucks.
tennis, or brilliant at owning land, or controlling energy resources, or dominating financial systems.
Oh, I should
Which
heal.
are the
Thank you.
hierarchies
I
that
didn't
are
notice that.
most important.
Oh, I'm going to
Also,
die, aren't I?
It's the way that
let's take a
resources
moment
are
to just
designated
appreciate
and
being alive in a
challenging
computer
those
game.
hierarchies seems
Oh,
to
this is
become,
nice.
well,
I'm
almost
not dead
impossible.
at the moment.
When I was leaving the hospital, the brilliant hospital had taken care of my mother.
Why am I playing this garbage? Alright, goodbye, everybody.
Like, when at the level of crisis and trauma and
Transverse the
tragedy,
nightmare fog.
I've got the sort of the best
Come kill me,
doctors,
buddy.
the guy Martin
Oh
Griffith
god!
operated on
Ah!
fantastic surgeon. It's in fact him that Trump was quoting when he talks about European hospitals with blood-spattered floors from knife crime. It was a sort of
Run
magnificent
away!
quote that this Martin Griffith had given. And then sort of like I step outside, like in a sort of
I'm dead,
driving
I'm dead,
along
I'm
Whitechapel
fucking dead.
Road, and there are electronic advertising boards.
I'm
And
dead,
that,
I'm dead.
That require energy. You don't tell me to eat.
Ah, I'm fucking dead.
Dog
Goodbye. Goodbye.
or whatever.
Goodbye.
And there's so much poverty on that street. There
Bye-bye.
always has been in that part of
Bye-bye.
East London, terrible poverty, and I feel there are moments when I helicopter out to the macro, a perspective that no individual
God.
can long hold.
I'm gonna have to go all the way back there.
But in that moment, I think, why
Alright,
is
I'm gonna
this
try to
hospital
do this.
struggling for resources when we can afford to run electronic
I'm gonna try to do
adverts for McDonald's? Who
By the
gets
oh
to
god, now I've lost
decide
connection.
how collectively and individually do we determine where
Now I've lost
resources
fucking
and where
connection,
power,
haven't
both
I?
in terms of energy but also in terms of human power,
You know, this is the kind of
end up?
thing
How
the
are these
progressives are doing
decisions
these days. They're
made?
making me lose
And
connections
as you
with
say,
my fucking game.
among the dispossessed, there is
You know,
there are great
fucking
resources,
left
great talent. One would imagine
did this
if the
to me.
research were possible, to the exact same degree as there is power and talent.
progressive left doesn't
among
want
the
me playing this
possessed,
game.
because it's normally an accident of birth that decrees. And reading about your early life.
Why
in
do I keep losing
Canada,
connection
in a
and I have to
blue-collar
start
community,
and stop it
the
again?
sort of the mental health issues and the anger and
Of the
agitation
mental
that grows
health.
there. So much of that is about resources, the dispossession of the native people of that area, the mental health issues of your friend Chris. Like that, for me, we that are rising.
That sounds
through these
very
hierarchies,
regressive,
we
Russell.
that have experiences of both
You need
sides
to
of that
red pill.
line. Well, we are now challenging this evolutionary force. We are now in a position to talk about these hierarchies, how they're ordered and how
What's a
they're
position?
organised, and whether there is room for negotiation.
Well, it's up to us to do that.
Stops
We
working and then it works
Absolutely.
again. I'm just
So
going to
don't you think
unplug
there's
it,
a risk
plug it in again.
conservatism is saying, well, this is how the cards have fallen, and
Of course there is. That is the risk in conservatism.
USB
So
device
how
not
does it
recognized.
confront that?
Well, the risk is that the hierarchies ossified.
Computer, why are you so angry?
There's no mobility, and the idea that things
Why are you
can turn
such a
to stone
hater?
and they become tyrannical is an extraordinary
Tim, do you have an
idea.
opinion
For
on Dick
example,
Coughlin's behavior?
in the
Yeah,
story
it's
of Exodus,
disgusting.
the story of Moses. So the
He
Egyptians,
seems like a
the
fucked
Egyptians
up
are
person.
portrayed in that
He needs to go
story
sort himself
as
out. He needs to clean his
tyrannical
fucking room.
conservatives, essentially. Right? And they're masters
He obviously-
of stone. And Moses is a master
I don't know if he
of water.
created
Water
it, but he
is the
shared
thing
a
that
fake
dissolves. And so that
image
drama is being played out in these
of
stories that are thousands of
Captain
years old.
Andy,
And in the
who's like
Egyptian
an
story,
anarchist
ancient Egyptian
YouTuber guy,
story of Osiris
sharing a
and
dick
Horus,
pic, which was
Osiris
obviously
is
fake.
the
It was just
old
the fakest
king
thing I've ever
becomes
seen.
too rigid. And what happens to him is that
And he didn't
he's dismembered by
question
evil.
it, he just
That's
shared
the
it because he wanted to
consequence. So even
destroy
the Egyptians long ago knew that
Andy's reputation, and he's trying to
danger of
compare that
hierarchies is they
to
become static and corrupt
real
and
things
tyrannical.
about
So
himself
part of what we do in our
that people are
ongoing
talking
political
about,
dialogue,
which
and
they were
when it's
disgusted
genuine
by,
dialogue,
which
is to say,
was
well,
him
look,
sending
do these systems have it? We need them. They're not
links
avoidable.
to
But are they
pictures of
functioning
his
properly?
crotch and shit
Are they loose
on a
enough so that
website,
people
like
can-
it,
are
like
they- are they serving the
naughtydickcoughlin.com,
broader
whatever the
good?
fuck it was,
Or have
without
they
them knowing what the link
degenerated
was.
into
So he's just
something
sending
tyrannical?
them
Now, you know,
like disgusting,
you
dirty stuff
kinda pointed
to
both
do
of
with
those
him
in the way you formulated that question,
non-consensually,
because you said,
and he's trying to
well,
compare
I
that
was in the
to
hospital,
sharing
and
a
she needed
photoshopped
care.
picture, which
And
is
so- and I
pretending
found a
that
surgeon who was
that
an
person's
excellent
sending a
surgeon.
dick pic,
And so
which is not
what
true.
we
It's
did
made
there
up.
basically was take a bow
So
to the
I think he's lost all empathy and sympathy with pretty much anybody, and he's making terrible decisions. He's a fucked up person.
Thank God for that, because otherwise my mother would be dead. It's like, yes, that's
Why
a
is this not
competency
working?
hierarchy. And it could be contaminated by
I know what I have to
tyranny,
do.
in which case it would be the brother of
Make it
some
small again
powerful
and
person who
then
ended up with a surgical
reshare it.
position,
How the
right? And then
fuck do I
everyone
do this
dies.
again?
And that does happen in many, many cultures where
Oh, wait, I know what to do.
nepotism
I know
or
what to do.
connections define your position on every
shit.
axis. But then you said, well, but I went out of the hospital and I was driving down the road.
But,
and I saw
you know, Dick
what
Coughlin's
appeared
had
to
so
be
many
a
chances to do the right thing,
resources.
and he won't.
And what we have to do about
And he keeps
that
going
is
for
have
sympathy,
a
like, oh,
discussion
I'm
about
dying or
constantly.
whatever,
It's like,
you
are
know?
we allocating
Fine, but that can
resources
only go so far before
Now, the other,
the excuse is not enough anymore because you're still acting like a fucking piece of crap,
to
you
what
know?
degree do we
If you really want
decide
to
about
lose all
allocating
empathy,
resources
even if
by
you have
voluntary
a
effort,
like
by
degenerating
planning,
condition,
and to what degree do we let the market
you know,
take
spread
care of it?
fake
And that's also
screenshots
something
of
that
somebody
requires negotiation.
sending a dick pic, even
Well,
though
I
it's
trust that.
obviously
Well,
fake,
that's
you know?
that's the question. Is
People talk about it like it's a neutral thing.
He's
but
kind of
it's
like
just a
almost-
conglomeration of interests
I don't know how to
that are
describe it, like
powerful.
surgically,
it's a bunch of
precisely,
things. I mean, it's that, it can be that,
in the
but
most
it can also
perfect
be the way that we
way that you
collectively
possibly
value
could,
things. Like, let me
removed
give you an
any
example.
sense of
Look at how
sympathy or
collective
empathy he
values
could have
say
gotten
that.
from
I heard
anybody.
this thing in Sweden. They regulate and control access to alcohol at a state level, like off licenses or liquor stores. They're sort of socially run.
Flirting?
Like,
Who's
they're not
flirting?
allowed to be advertised in Sweden. You know, Sweden, I guess.
Russell
is one of
is
those
flirting with Jordan's ideology.
Mike, I don't know what you're talking
No, I just think Russell believes a whole bunch of like weird metaphysical mumbo jumbo, and so does what's his face. So they get along really well because they both believe in just sort of wordy, nonsensical garbage that sounds meaningful, even though it's not. So there's a lot of intersectionality between these guys in that sense.
As if somehow
Hello,
the free
Christy.
market was neutral.
What's
But
up?
there is no neutral. If the market is
I'm
what
just
has
waiting
the
for the
power,
flaming
desires
ball of
the
justice.
powerful
And there it is. Kill them.
People, like, if
Go,
people
flaming
like
ball
how
of
McDonald's
justice.
advertise that they're more alcohol
Crush them all.
advertise
Thank
that
you.
People bloody McDonald's and alcohol. There has to be some moralizing force. There has to be
gonna
something
get killed
that's
by
not
this boss again.
economically led. That's not the manifestation of greed. That's in the conversation. Someone in a secular society.
I really wish
where
that
there
you
is
could start
no
the boss
reasonable
closer
or
to the
trusted
boss,
voice
because you
of
just have to
God
do this
has to be able to say,
repetitive shit
"Don't
over and
worry,
over
too much
again. It's
alcohol,
really
too much
annoying.
McDonald's." So those people will.
That's part of what, like, part of Bloodborne's challenge is artificial.
To that problem.
It's because they won't give you, like, save points and stuff.
The economic system
You know?
run,
It's artificial
let's
in the
say,
sense
by
that they just force you to do the same bits
distributing
over and over
themselves
again.
aiming at a higher good.
The individual bits are not that hard, but when you have to do them, like, 12 times,
Is to improve
it's
the
so
moral
frustrating
character
that you feel like the game is hard. You're like,
rather than
fuck this
directly
stupid game.
regulating the
You know,
market.
it's
And
unfair.
not that the market
But I guess
doesn't
life is
necessarily need
unfair.
some regulation, because
So in
you
that
might
sense,
say, well, how
Bloodborne's
about
great.
we don't devote alcohol advertising to children
Now,
under
how do I
10?
fight this guy without getting killed
Most
again?
people would agree that that's
should probably
a
check out that
reasonable
music
perspective,
box.
and so that is limitation on market forces. There are places that
Music
you can
box.
find that limitation being accepted by almost
Unlimited
anyone.
use.
But part of what you're pointing to
When
is
should I use it?
if the only thing that's governing the market is concern for
Life
pure
can be fair
market
only to
success,
the
then
lobsters.
market can produce all
For
sorts of
humans, not so
excesses.
much.
But I think what you want is to help orient people towards a
I
transcendent
did download
good
Stanley Parable
that's
Christie. It's
that's
just sitting on my hard
over and
drive.
above market
I have a
So you
busy
might say,
life
well, what
because,
interests
you
should
know,
serve as you're trying to be successful
I'm not
as
an
a comedian
alpha.
and how you're trying to make a living as a comedian,
I'm not an
say.
alpha male,
You
but
might
I'm
wanna
like a
make sure
kind
that
of
you're
a,
conducting
not a beta
yourself
male. I'm
appropriately
kind of
in
like
the
a,
marketplace. You're concerned
I'm
about yourself,
omega male.
but also your future
I'm a,
self.
not a zeta.
Because you have to take-
And,
and that's partly why addiction is such a
I'm just
catastrophe.
an awesome
It's
guy,
great in the
so
short term, but it's not so good
I'm
in
living
the
my
long
life
term.
and I don't have the time.
So you have to take care of yourself.
So it's just sitting
and
there. It's
your,
not ready.
Your iterations through the future.
You can see
You have to
that
take
I
care
will
of
not
yourself in a way that
enter
you're taking care of your family.
this bit because
You
I'm
have to
too
take care of
scared.
yourself and your
Because I'm
family in a
going
way
to
that you're
die.
benefiting the community. And that should be
I'm going to
foremost in
die.
your mind.
Goodbye.
So then when you start to make economic decisions, even in
I
your
don't
business,
I don't want to
you're not
face
saying,
my
"Well, I'm gonna do whatever I
problems
can to make as much
anymore.
money as I can." You're going to say, I'm going to do whatever I can to make as much money as I can, while also
I don't know why I make that sound. It's kind of comforting. Apparently you can get them stuck behind gravestones, so that's what I should aim
But still
for.
might require some discussion around the edges, because, nothing is simple. So the reason that
Why do I make that
individual
sound?
and individual development is because
Suck
I think that's the
Molotov.
best way to do that regulation.
I think that's important. I think it's non-negotiable. I think it's necessary.
Yes, you're stuck behind a gravestone.
I also believe that if you have a society that's predicated on
What is that sound I'm making? Why?
desire,
Why?
if lust, fear, desire,
I'm sorry, but I'm
so
very
high
scared at the
in
moment.
peaks, if you're continually being prompted towards onanism,
Yes.
consuming, I think it's that individual.
Okay, no,
will be
no,
insufficient.
no, 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 no.
I feel that your success is
No, 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 no,
I don't know
no.
what it's based on, but I feel
Suck
that to a degree,
Molotov.
contacting people. Oh yeah, I can improve
Alright,
my life,
second
I can have
phase.
personal authority and autonomy,
Two can
and I
play
think
at that
seems
game.
positive. But if every time
No,
you
run
step out
away,
your
run
house,
away.
If every time you interface with society or pick up your phone or look at a screen,
Ouch.
aspect of yourself that's being nurtured,
Please stop
that's
shooting
being
me.
invited to participate. Now,
No.
lower aspects of your nature, because those are the most successful parts to a person's
Oh, God.
decision-making impulses. And I think that it's difficult to succeed.
I don't like you, bro.
These individual projects to succeed. I think that you're
Run away, run away, run away, run away, run away. Heal, 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 you fool. Run away, heal, heal, run away, heal.
I understand your irritation about what being like this sort of a post-modern
This is so
deconstructionalist
fucking
argument.
stressful.
Let's destroy God. Let's destroy all categories, man, woman, none of it's real. I believe in essence, the humans, the deities, the gods. I feel
Oh, shut up, Russell. Oh, I'm dead, dead as fuck. I'm not even hurting him right now.
Critical theory, post-Marxist, but like, I feel that that's
why did you what?
That feels like it's sort of bullshit, but it doesn't feel like it's just
I cannot win. Please help me, somebody. Dear God. Maybe I should change weapons.
That's what I'm interested in, is power, real power.
I can't win at anything. I don't know what I'm doing.
Negatively impacting ordinary people.
Well, I think it's perfectly.
Somebody help me.
Use
a quick weapon. Okay.
Experience tyrannical oppression. Because every hierarchy is going to tilt towards tyrannical form in its own particular way.
Why did that hit me?
What's happening in the university on the radical left, and your concern, the concern that you just brought up, is something like
I cannot do this.
Large-scale corporate dominance. And I think
I can't parry.
Set of concerns.
This game is lies.
For example, that all of our communication is filtered through Google. That might be a bit too much.
The biggest brick wall to progression. Well, that's good to know.
The question always is what we can do about it. And I think the answer...
I'm just going to be doing this again and again then. Alright.
The answer is we can leave people's ability to communicate untrammeled. And so that's why I'm an advocate of free speech. We can leave people's
the music box. I
communicate
forgot the music box.
So that we can have intelligent discussions about those problems as they emerge, and hopefully.
But my game keeps disconnecting again and again.
Just generate a structure of rules that says, well, here's the 10 rules that are going to deal with that complex situation, because things change too rapidly for that.
Oh, it's working again.
The reason that freedom of speech, as far as I'm concerned, is the paramount freedom.
Then does anybody have any recommendations about how the fuck to move forward? The saw blade. Where can I get that?
To exchange honest opinions, that we participate in the process that enables us to keep tyranny of the
I guess it's wishful thinking that I will make a lot of progress while I'm streaming, I suppose, so that will happen offline, I think. Maybe I'll just grind a bit.
Implement compelled speech legislation without noticing what it was that they were interfering with. Because you might say, well, that's pretty much the end of it.
It's interesting how Russell doesn't challenge him on anything at all.
The proper exchange of ideas
doesn't even try.
Individuals keeps tyranny at bay. That's the best we've got. It doesn't work perfectly. That's also, I think, a gift that England
also guns and weapons and violence and stuff, that keeps tyranny at bay.
To put it into a body of law, to erect
like
governmental
wars and
structures that
shit.
are really predicated on that idea. It's a remarkable.
It's not the best we've got. What the hell are you talking about?
Profoundly grateful for.
Thank you. I want to talk to you about the. I was checking that accepting praise on behalf of there.
You see, lobsters, they only ever use rational speech to solve their problems.
At least unless non-dualistic utopia where everything is one. There is the inner dragon of our own desires.
Exactly, Mark, because Russell Brand just agrees with Jordan Peterson. He's not a very creative individual, you know. He wants it to seem like he is, but he doesn't have very many original thoughts. Apparently, it's just Jordan Peterson sums up reality for him.
To identify as the dragon, oh, it's consumerism, it's turning people into consumers.
Oh, and here we go, and now he's going to enable his dragon shit.
Consumer, an ultra consumer. And it seems
dragon energy, bro.
Academia, this neo-Marxist pose, because like when I sort of like think about aspects of socialism, e.g., you know, people are working too hard, you should only work 4 hours a day, there should be time for fishing in the afternoon, which I think that's how he talks about fishing in the afternoon. You know, for me, that seems like a very
time for fishing in the afternoon
and fair and just idea. Also, I don't see.
No, it's just people don't want to be fucking starving, you know. Like, why do you take it to a stupid place? They want to be on the couch playing. They want to be on the internet playing Bloodborne, and that's what we should be working towards. Well, yeah, but.
Sam Harris,
you know, I actually have to go work and stuff.
Oh, yeah, but I don't like, you know, like when I'm talking to Sam Harris about Islam, how is Islam gonna, like I feel like when you talk about Saudi Arabia and Wahhabism, like Saudi Arabia is an economic entity, they're not an Islamic entity in terms of let's go do some
So I guess he'll agree with Jordan Peterson on Islam now.
No? And like, so I suppose here, well, my
Well, I'm concerned mostly. I'm concerned mostly.
Well, I think that they should probably just have Christianity because that's what it's all about. It's all about Adam and Eve. It wasn't Adam and Steve, you know what I'm saying?
And this is the answer.
Wow, that's so deep.
Is there something universal about the process that we lay out?
It's like you just take typical talking points and make them sound so cool.
And I think it's the most powerful force. And so I think
the family. It's all about the family.
Is the proper locus of evaluation. And the problem I have with most modern Marxist types, apart from the fact that their analysis tends to lead to kind of nihilism, is that because
why am I just leaping around everywhere?
The paramount level of analysis, this sort of thing gets.
I'm not sure if you guys will see me defeat that boss.
We have a program called the
It's probably going to take a lot of offline spamming and attempts. So I'm just trying to, I guess I'm just trying to level up now for no particular reason.
The second thing they do is take an inventory of their personality faults and virtues so that they can rectify the faults and capitalize
Mark, you're dumb. In a nice way, I mean that really friend in a nice way. You know, kind of like ironic. It's like a meme.
I see it as a reflection of this universal process that you just described. And I think it's the most powerful form of transformation. But more importantly, I also think it's the one that risks doing the least harm. Like, it hasn't hurt anybody.
The boss's name is Kwaskalagini.
It's just good, right? It's good for you. It's good for the people that know you.
Should I just go back to the boss, I guess, and just try again? Is there any hope of me winning?
What you knew to be wrong in your experience, you took personal responsibility for it. You made changes for yourself. You didn't go around pointing the finger at what was wrong with the external world and trying to fix it. Now,
I don't know, chat. What do you think? Do you want to see me fail against the boss again? I would like to win, but I don't think I will because I just have no faith in myself. Because I'm a beta. I'm a beta male.
What makes you think you can trust yourself? Now, when it's like, well,
you don't have self-respect, and I think it's probably because women won't fuck me.
And the probability of that's pretty damn high, by the way. And so you better know.
I've been taught that being male is wrong and being white is bad, so that's why I can't face this boss right now. Because he's gonna beat me.
Along those lines,
but I'll come back, damn it.
In the political field would be refreshing.
No, failure is depressing. Okay, so that's in the no column there.
The emperor of ancient Mesopotamia. So this is some of the
going all the way back to Mesopotamia. You fucking regressive.
What they used to do to the emperor every New Year's.
That shit's old. Get over it, buddy.
Take him outside the walls of the city. So he was responsible for everything within the walls. Outside was chaos and the unknown.
So there was all these women outside then, because women are chaos.
So he's no longer emperor. They'd make him kneel.
I can't fight bosses when I eat soy. Well, I haven't eaten any soy today, so maybe I could win.
And say, okay, in the last year, how
I need a better weapon. Ah,
Poos. Marduk was the god of the
Poos and wheeze.
Marduk was the thing that took on the great dragon of chaos. And so it was
the dragon of chaos which had a vagina.
Kneel down and say,
one of those like really spiky vaginas, like in that movie Teeth. Man, that was a weird movie. Oh my god, that guy fucked me up.
That was the New Year's celebration, and then he'd go in and try to be the king. So yeah, no kidding, absolutely. It's like
I wonder what did Jordan Peterson think of the royal wedding?
I haven't been good.
Are there any comparable?
She wore white, which is the color of virginity.
That kind of evaluation.
But her skin was brown, which is the color of depravity. It was very, very paradoxical.
Divine principles, so the powerful.
It was a great paradox. Brown and white.
Assumed meritocracy.
Chaos versus order. It was Jungian. It was such a Jungian wedding.
I think there might be
and then the man speaking at the diocese was black.
Well, because I'm here in this position, I must deserve it.
No comment on that. Just
still be something that you're bound
that's it. Just pointing that out.
The abstract idea of sovereign authority itself. If you think about it only psychologically, that's a figure that essentially has a
go to the hub and pick up other weapons. But do I need blood souls to do that or whatever?
Anointed and appointed monarch.
Swordblade is the best weapon. I need the best weapon to fight the boss.
Rather than the emblem of God on.
Right. Well, I think
watch some Bloodborne playthroughs.
Well, I do think so because the queen, your queen, our queen as well.
I only have 1,634 blood thingies. I don't know if
an
it's enough
embodiment of
for my
moral virtue.
purposes, but...
I mean, she's done a remarkable job over the last, 75 years now. She's held herself to
So Mark says, can you offer better solutions of how to order the world? Yes, I think that you should order the world in terms of...
postmodernist, and this is an area where, because I'm English, I can't get away from the London.
Humanity.
I would also say that she is an emblem of authority, kind of power.
There you go.
Land ownership,
That which is not human is bad. Wait, oh, we have animals too, so
respected and can't be challenged.
humanity,
Every so often
but
these countries
also
always with
care
the
for
idea of
animals.
republicanism, they're always great with
There you go. That's my world solution.
so that no
You're
one has to
welcome.
think, is it right that we're paying for
Don't
this bizarre
hurt people.
Yeah, well, but it is useful to think about
Except
in symbolic sense. I mean, one
hurt
of the
your
things that constantly
sensibilities.
threatens the United States, I think there should be
Now,
full
buy my
branches of
book.
government.
Wait, did I ever pull this lever? Yeah, I did, right.
Executive
Operate
and
device.
symbolic.
I can't.
Because the problem in the United States is the president
Seriously, it's so easy to be a
towards
sideline
king.
critic. It costs
You know,
nothing to
Americans
complain.
like the idea of the
Complain?
first
What are you talking
family and
about?
the first lady, and it's like, yeah,
No, there's a difference between complaining and mocking.
it kinda tilts towards
I
the
mock
dynasty.
Jordan Peterson
You see what
because
happened with the Bushes
he
and the
says
Clintons.
things that
It's
don't
not-
mean
it's
anything.
not a good thing.
And idiots
Might be nice to have someone
think
being
it
the
means
symbol of
stuff,
vote
but
off
it
the president.
doesn't.
Just act that out.
It's just
Your queen does that
conservatism. It's
very
basically
nicely,
just
because all of
pick
the
yourself
pomp
up by your
and circumstance of the
bootstraps.
state
We
and all
shouldn't
the
provide
drama
you
and
with any
ritual of
social
the
services or
sovereign
try to help
played
you
out
because
in
that
that sort
makes
of
you a
dramatic space,
moocher.
and your
If somebody
legislature,
sexually
executive
harasses
branches
you,
will
it's
go
probably
off
kind of
and
your
do the
fault
administration.
if you're a
It's
woman.
interesting that
We have to help men
dynasties exert themselves in a sense. It's a demonstration of your argument
without
that class and hierarchical systems
trying to
will
help
find their way
anybody
to
else.
fruition regardless of regulation, but
which is
then I
very
suppose
confusing,
there's
'cause,
rational
like,
reasons
if you're
they would have the resources
black
to be
man-
reduced that can- that
No,
can-
no, no.
Sure,
Alright,
it's
well, if
easier
you're a
for
black
them, but
man,
that's
it would be
also-
like,
that's a danger to
stop being
it,
black.
is the fact that-
because that's
and it's
making you
part of the
violent because you're
potential corruption
culture.
of the state, is that,
And
well,
you will kill
it's
people
easier
because
for the
you're a black
children of
person,
those who
and
have
that's,
authority to have
you know,
power.
but if you're a white guy,
You want people
and you kill
attaining
people, it's
the
'cause women
pinnacle
were
of
mean to
achievement
you,
because
you
of
know?
power. You
So,
want people
like-
attaining the pinnacle of achievement because of
it's
competence.
a bunch of
Yeah,
fucking
Those
nonsense.
things
So
always
if you expect me
struggle.
to not make
We all-
fun of
and
it,
it takes a society that's very
then
awake
you,
to stop the hierarchies from degenerating into hierarchies.
I can't
of
think of
power.
what to say.
Degeneration is the
I was going to say
tendency.
Jungian
Sure, well,
again,
it's easy.
because I just got that
Quote that
stuck in my
WBA
brain.
is
Alright,
kind
the
of,
fucking controller's not doing what it
fearsome
should.
and terrifying, you know,
You're being very Jungian.
poem.
Or-
Well, and people have recognized that it's the proclivity
Work, you
of
stupid thing. I'm gonna unplug
hierarchies
this and plug it in again.
towards tyranny for thousands of years.
Hope for, so,
I've
Mark,
seen
hope for
that
any
as a
logical
fundamental
discourse
danger to proper
has left the
adaptation.
building.
We need hierarchies.
Then that means that
Yes,
we are
but
resigned
they
to
degenerate
chaos.
into tyranny and they unfairly oppress.
Damn
It's
it.
like, yes, we have to be on guard against that. But that doesn't mean that
What
we
is the
call all
problem?
hierarchies tyrannies, because
the
that's not
controller,
helpful. Or we
it's
call
really irritating
all
me.
productive activity service in the
You shouldn't
know,
complain about
service to the
harassment if you wear
oppressive
lipstick.
patriarchy.
No, that's out of
That's
context.
seriously not helpful.
When he was
And we
saying
don't
that, he was
dispense
sitting on a
with
chair,
hierarchies, because
which
then people don't
that
have
changes
anything to
everything.
do. So-
Yes. So it's get the beam out your eye, huh?
It
Like,
really
so
sucks
the
that all of the
individual
hope
is
for
a
rational
channel,
discourse
the
has left my
individual
stream
is a
because that's the
channel.
only way we'll move forward
I like the
in the
prayer of
world.
St.
It's the only way to
Francis.
defeat
I like it as a
the Nazis
model
and stuff,
that
is
it
by
invites
chatting.
us to find the
Workshop.
reverse of each defective characteristic.
Once I get
or
my
sin
controller going
we
again,
might be
okay.
living out, to become a channel of some inherent goodness.
Well,
Is this where I get the good weapons?
That's interesting about that. Well, two things actually. The first is the word sin means to miss the
Threaded
target. It's an
cane.
archery term. So
Anthrax.
that's a very interesting way of thinking about it because it means that
Do I want
there is a
these?
target.
Saw
There is a
cleaver, saw
target.
spear.
That's the thing. But the next thing is, and this comes right out of that, is it's very useful to become aware of your faults.
And I already have the repeating
Because as soon as you
blah, blah, blah,
pause
blah,
that fault,
pistol.
you
That's
pause
what I'm
the
using.
opposite.
So what do
I'm
I
merely
do,
saying,
chat?
well, that's a fault. You're saying
I don't know if
implicitly,
I've
there's
got
something
access
that's
to
the
any better
opposite of that.
weapons.
So out of your recognition of faults, immediately some clarity of virtue develops.
Is
Because you
Saw
might say,
Cleaver going to allow
this
me
is a
to
fault,
defeat
and
that
I already
boss?
know it. It's like, great, you've got some bedrock there. Whatever the opposite of that fault is, you might not know what that is, but whatever the opposite of that fault is a virtue.
You said it's the best weapon.
And then you
Okay,
might
but
say,
do I have to
well,
upgrade
20
it?
faults. It's like, great. The opposite of
Saw
the
Cleaver,
personality
okay.
that has all those 20 faults is the virtuous
Anything I
you,
can sell.
whatever that might happen to be. Well, great. Then you've conjured out of the devil.
What are shining coins
a
for?
redeemer. It's something like that.
I like that. Undoubtedly, both in
Learn his
terms
path.
of
Ah, the
cosmology
equipment's not the problem,
and
son of a bitch.
fleeting morality,
Why does the chat just keep giving me conflicting messages here?
But there are also patterns. There are patterns that emerge, and whether you call that pattern...
I don't even want to go fight the boss. I'm scared.
And I feel that there is something to get in alignment with. There is a tune. There is harmony. There is melody. There is grace.
What the fuck are you talking about, Russell?
And all you're using there are musical, what would you call it? Analogies.
Yes.
Yes, musical analogies.
Yes, people love music because of that. You know, and those patterns, because music, you think about music, it is...
The thing about music is, it's for... I can't help myself. I keep saying Jungian.
Call them spirits, that's a good way of thinking about it. As patterns.
The Kirkhammer sucks. I enjoyed using it.
There's a pattern that's composed of all of those patterns. Well, that's what
look at how short the saw blade is. Alright, make it big. How big does it get?
Yes, absolutely. And you want to put yourself in harmony with that.
Yes,
that
this is
a real
okay.
thing. That's a real thing. You can feel that. So it's what keeps you alive.
Life is all about harmony. Bone
conscious.
Thugs and Harmony.
Yes. There is
little
something
90s reference.
I feel like
it's an analogy.
About the acknowledgement of difference.
Tim can't figure out Gascony. Nope.
Inferiority. That is something that we must
definitely
invite.
not. Well, we should be actually. Well, this is part of what the radical.
Oh my
leftists
god,
saying is,
I'm
oh, we should
doomed.
celebrate diversity. It's like yes. But what that
It's
means
like,
is
yes!
that people actually differ. Otherwise, you don't have diversity. It's like, I'm glad there are conservatives.
You should have diversity of everything, except gender.
The conservatives run things. The leftists invent them. It's like, good. And they're really different.
It's like, yes!
Like, you know, if you have a group that's all conservatives, and they're going down the right path, they're going to go down that path really
fucking
fast.
controller
but
stops
if they're
working.
going down the wrong path, they're not going to be able to
really
think
annoying.
laterally and figure out how to get out of it.
I think maybe the controllers
If you
have
a group
batteries
of
or something.
left-leaning creative types, it's like they're going to come up with 100 ideas, but the probability that they'll organize in a stable hierarchy and implement those.
You know, liberals cannot be creative, and that's why Silicon Valley is just run by the left.
We finally got a good idea.
And that's why Mark Zuckerberg and Jack from Twitter are such communists, because the left cannot run businesses. And Tim Cook from Apple, who's very liberal.
Otherwise, the creative types would sit around and come up with new ideas till they starve to death in squalor.
No, they starve to death in squalor, like the Apple guy. I forgot Steve Jobs. Steve Jobs, you know, he was so conservative. That's why he was successful. This is a bunch of lies.
We require synthesis. So
that's the interplay of opposites, actual opposites.
This is all bullshit.
Yes, there needs to be necessary collusion between distinction, but for that to happen, there needs to be acknowledgement.
That's not fucking true. I mean, like, there's tons of liberal, like,
trying to achieve equality with the
look at all the fucking successful liberal actresses and actors and shit.
That's exactly right. That's exactly right. That is not a successful.
And he might say, well, they're not business people, but they are, because they market themselves, and they direct films, and they create production companies, and they're liberals. So this is just all made up.
Thanks for inviting me.
Doesn't fucking mean anything.
Thank you for your time. Thank you, Tammy.
God, that was a stupid conversation. Why didn't Russell Brand at least, like, try to challenge him on anything? Okay, rugged Midwesterner from the chat. If I die, it's your fucking fault. You told me this weapon was good. This is taking a long time to kill him. Oh god, this is no. This is no. This is not good. This is very bad. Oh my god. You lied to me, bro. I need to master the saw cleaver. Oh. God, why do I have to master things? Stop blowing through your stamina, but I could kill that guy so much quicker using the hammer. Alright, let's see if there's anything else I can listen to. Up your sidestepping. Alright. Let's go charge this thing. I'll be back. Hey, kitty. It's the Jordan Peterson theme, but apparently there's some big conversation between Stephen Fry and other douchebags about freedom of speech or whatever.
Brilliant minds, even mediocre minds, operate better under stimulus.
A Canadian is a Canadian.
There's no video for this, I guess. Just audio?
Barack Obama has systematically rebuilt
Where is the video?
Our willingness to work through the Security Council and other institutions.
Stephen Fry.
Talk to anybody in the world, any of our allies.
Whatever you want to call a system, a mafia state, a feudal empire, it's a disaster for ordinary Russians.
Oh, here it is. Debate. Life is all about debate. What happens when you put people in a cage and make them debate forever? This happens. Everybody dies of debate. Who will win in the marketplace of ideas?
The trust of the world in our willingness to work through the Security Council and other
Working through these hard issues.
Anybody in the world, any of our allies.
Whatever you want to call this system, a mafia
Not
state,
recognized.
a feudal empire, it's a disaster for ordinary Russians.
I think that's the kind of hypocritical argument that if I were Chinese,
I'm having problems. I'm having issues.
Can be described as barbarian management.
Science and religion are not incompatible.
Religion forces
Damn
most
it.
people to do unkind things.
I need a longer cable for this thing.
No, I won't let you be.
Stephen Fry. I like Stephen Fry, but he's a bit obnoxious with his political correctness stuff. He's still great in all of his acting.
Change the point.
We do not want sympathy. We do not want pity. We want opportunities.
It's an appalling slander to me, to the Muslim religion.
I never said the word Muslim in my fulmination. It was a Muslim
Oh,
free
alright, here we go.
It is that kind of restraint. It is that kind of sober-minded.
I think I'm just having issues with my controller cable, and it's not charging my controller properly, and I need it to be charged to do anything. So if I could get it in a position where it's just always charged properly.
Welcome. My name is
These
Richard
problems.
Griffiths. It's my privilege to have the opportunity to moderate tonight's debate.
Unless I
and
tried to
act as
find another
organizer.
cable.
I want to start by welcoming the North American-wide
Really
television
irritating.
audience tuning in right now across Canada.
I could
on
turn up
CPAC,
this
Canada's
lovely
Public Affairs channel,
content
C-SPAN
while I
across the
figure out
continental
what
United
to do.
States, and on CBC Radio Ideas. A warm hello also to our online audience watching this debate. Over 6,000 streams active at this moment on Facebook Live at Bloomberg.com and monkdebates.com. It's great to have you as virtual participants in tonight's proceedings. And hello to you, the over 3,000 people who filled Roy Thompson Hall for yet another Monk debate. Thank you for your support for more and better debate on the big issues of the day. This debate marks the
This
start
cable's
of
a
our
bit
10th
longer,
season,
so maybe
and we begin this
is it
season
longer? Yes, it
missing
is.
someone who was vital to this
work.
debate series in every aspect. It was his passion for ideas, his love for debate that inspired
And his
our
name
creation
was
in 2008,
Satan.
and it was his energy, his generosity,
2:30
and
here in
his
Alberta.
drive that
Hello,
was so
Alberta.
important in allowing us to really win international acclaim as one of the world's great debating series. His philanthropy, its legacy, wow, it's incredible. Last fall, we all remember that $100 million donation to cardiac
Fuck my
health
life.
here in Toronto, transforming the lives of tens of thousands of millions. Bravo. We're all big fans and supporters of a Toronto Affairs of the UFT campus, represented here today by many students who are in its master's program.
I think I'm almost got a break.
A generous endowment last spring to this series that will allow us to organize many evenings like this. Knowing our benefactor
What can I
as
do?
we do, the last thing he'd want is for us to mark his absence with a moment of of silence. That wasn't his
Did
style.
that guy die?
So let's instead celebrate a great Canadian life, a great legacy of the late Peter Monk. Bravo, Peter.
I do not have enough USB ports on my computer.
I know he would have enjoyed that, and I want to just thank Melanie and Cheney for being here tonight to be part of Peter's continuing positive impact on public debate in Canada. Thank you guys for being here tonight. Now, knowing Peter as I did, the first thing on his mind at this point in the debate would be right here, stop talking. Get this debate underway. Get our debaters out here.
All right.
Come on. Get the show on
Found
the
a
road.
cable.
So we're gonna do
Found a
that
USB port.
right now because we have a terrific
That should have done it.
debate lined up for you this evening. So let's introduce
Just sorting through
first
technical
our
problems.
pro team arguing
quite
for tonight's
overwhelming.
motion. It resolved what you call
Oh my
political
god.
correctness.
Now I have to make this
I
work
call
again.
Progress. Please welcome
Reconnect.
to the stage.
Start.
He's an award-winning
Time to get
writer,
USB. I have a
scholar,
USB splitter. The problem is that the
broadcaster
USB
on
splitter
NPR,
is not
and
charging
networks across America,
my controller.
Michael Eric Dyson.
So I had
Michael,
to
come on
unplug it
out.
from that and try to find just a regular USB port. And now I have to reload the window so it works again. There we go.
Michael's debating partner is
There we go.
also
Rebecca.
award-winning author. She's columnist at the New York Times.
I don't know if I want to use the saw blade.
Is going to bring a very distinct
'Cause I feel like it's gonna fail me.
perspective tonight. Michelle Goldberg. Michelle, come on out.
God damn it, the controller's not working properly.
So, one great team of debaters deserves another. And arguing against our resolution, be it resolved what you call political correctness, I call progress, is the Emmy Award-winning actor, screenwriter, author, playwright, journalist, poet, and tonight debater, Stephen Fry.
So he's against political correctness, I see.
Thank you, Stephen.
I'm having severe controller issues. Stephen Fry seems to think it's a big problem.
Is a professor of psychology at the University of Toronto, a YouTube sensation.
I feel a little bit
and the
safer with
author
my hammer,
of the
I'm
big
sorry.
New international bestseller, 12 Rules for Life. Ladies and gentlemen, Toronto's Jordan Peterson.
Is Stephen Fry part of that intellectual dark web?
Okay, we're going to get our debate underway momentarily, but first a quick checklist to go through. We've got a hashtag tonight, #MonkDebate. Those of you in the hall and those of you watching online,
Got 'em.
please weigh in. Let's get your opinions going. Also, for those of you watching online right now, we have a running poll.
Do I want to use the saw blade? I don't know.
Reflect, input, react to this debate as it unfolds over the next hour and a half. My favorite aspect of this show that was Peter's brilliance and creation. We have our
So
countdown
who's debating?
clock.
Oh, Michael Dyson.
What this
He's
does
alright.
is it keeps our debaters on their toes and our debate
I don't know
on
the
time. So when
girl.
you see these clocks on the
The
screen go
girl,
down to
I'm a bit
zero,
sexist. I mean, the
I wanted
woman.
you to join me in a warm round of applause, and we'll have a debate that ends when it's supposed to end. Now, let's see. We had our resolution tonight. On the way in, we had this audience of roughly 3,000 people here in
Do I
downtown
want to keep
Toronto.
using this
Vote
weapon?
on, be it resolved what you call political correctness, I call progress. Let's see
I
the
wish
agree,
I could save my
disagree on
game
that
right
number.
now.
36%
Then I
agree,
wouldn't have to do this shit over and over
64%
again.
disagree. So, a room in play. Now, we asked you,
But I can't, can I?
how many of you were open to changing your vote over the course of the debate? Are you fixed Agree, disagree, or
I want to
could
go
you
in there.
potentially be convinced by one or other of these two teams to move your vote over the next hour
Here we
and
go.
a half? Let's see those numbers now. Wow. Okay, a pretty open-minded crowd.
I'm probably
This
gonna
debate
die
is very
instantly, aren't
much in play. And
God,
as per
fucking
the
trees
agreed-upon
and
order of
shit.
speakers, I'm going to call on Michelle Goldberg first. Michelle, would you like a sip of water? You have a sip of water before you start.
What? My controller stopped working.
For her 6 minutes of opening remarks. Michelle.
Okay, well, thank you for
I'm
having
absolutely
me.
doomed.
As Rudyard knows, I initially balked a little bit at the resolution that we're debating because there are a lot of things that fall under the rubric of political correctness that I don't call progress. I don't like
my controller's not working. It's just
Twitter,
not working.
Or trigger warnings. You know, like a lot of middle
I can't
liberals.
move.
There are many aspects of student social justice.
The
culture
controller's
that I
not
find
working. How am I
off-putting.
supposed to?
Although I'm not sure that that particular generation gap is anything
It keeps
new.
glowing
On
funnily.
the record about the toxicity of social media call-out culture, and I think it's good to debate
I'm
people
fucked.
whose ideas I don't like, which is why I'm here. So if there are social justice warriors in the audience, I feel like I should apologize to you because I'm probably not. You're probably going to feel like I'm not adequately defending your ideas. The reason I'm on this
If there's
side
any
of the
SJWs
stage
in the
is that
audience
political
getting
correctness
triggered,
isn't just a term for
I'm
left-wing
sorry,
excesses on
but I'm not an
college campuses or people
SJW
being
like
terrible
you, so I
on
probably
Twitter.
don't know.
Especially as deployed by Mr. Peterson.
It's funny,
I think it can
she
be a
doesn't
way
even
to
know SJW is a
delegitimize any
pejorative.
attempt for women and racial and sexual minorities
She
to overcome
assumes that it's a valid
discrimination,
buzz
or even
phrase.
to argue that such discrimination is real. In the New York Times
I'm
today,
not an
Mr.
SJW,
Peterson
so
says, quote, "The
I
people
could
who
try my
hold
other
that
controller,
our
but the
culture
guy
is
sold me
an
the
oppressive
PlayStation and said that one doesn't work at
patriarchy. They
all.
don't want to admit that the current hierarchy might be predicated on competence."
I don't think I'm
That
going
sounds
to get
particularly insane to me
to
because
this
I'm an American
boss
and our
running
president
situation.
is Donald Trump. But
Use the other
but it's
weapon
an
and equip the music
assumption
box.
that I think underlies a worldview in which any challenges to the current
The controller
hierarchy
wasn't even working,
are
so
written
I
off as
can't
political
even play the
correctness.
game.
I also think we should be clear that this isn't really a debate about free speech. Mr. Peterson once referred to
Maybe
what
if I
he
try
called,
the other
quote,
cable.
the evil trinity of equity, diversity, and
basically
inclusivity, and said those three words. If you hear people mouth those three words, equity, diversity, and inclusivity, you know who you're dealing with, and you should step away from that because it is not acceptable. He argues that the movie Frozen is politically correct propaganda, and at one point he floated the idea of creating a database of university course content so students could avoid postmodern critical
You're being
theory.
a real SJW
So,
right now, lady.
in the criticism of political correctness, I sometimes hear an urge or an attempt to purge our thought of certain analytical categories.
This lady seems quite nervous.
That mirrors, I think, the worst caricatures of the social justice left that want to get rid of anything that smacks of colonialism or patriarchy or white supremacy. I also don't really think we're debating the value of the Enlightenment.
But trying to get rid of
at least
patriarchy
not in the way
and
that somebody like
white
Mr.
supremacy,
Fry, who I think is a champion
those
of
aren't very good
Enlightenment
things.
values,
It's
phrase
bad
it.
things. It's a
The
caricature.
efforts to expand rights and privileges once granted just to landowning white heterosexual men is the Enlightenment, or is very much in keeping with the Enlightenment. To quote a
Does this work?
dead white man, John Stuart Mill, the
I
despotism
can't
of custom
move.
is everywhere the standing hindrance to human advancement. I think that some of our opponents, by contrast, frame challenges
I think
to the
I've just been
despotism of
destroyed
custom
by technical
as
issues.
politically
I
correct
don't have
attacks
this much I
on
can
a
do.
transcendent natural order. To quote Mr. Peterson again, each gender, each sex has its own
Well, I
unfairness
tried
to
my
deal
best.
with. But to think of it as a consequence of the social structure, it's like, come on, really? What about nature itself? But there's an exception to this.
Sorry,
because
folks.
he does believe in
Thanks for
social
being with me so
interventions to
far.
remedy
I
some
think
kinds of
had a good
unfairness,
short
which is why in the New
jam
York Times he calls for, quote, enforced
the game.
monogamy to remedy the woes of men who don't get their equal distribution of sex.
Can I fix this?
When it comes to the political correctness debate, we've been exactly here before. Alan Bloom, the author of The Closing of the American Mind, compared the tyranny of feminism in academia to the Khmer Rouge.
Just refuses to work.
He was writing at a time when women accounted for 10% of all college
Screwed.
tenured faculty. It's worth looking back at what was considered
Nothing I do
annoyingly,
works
outrageously
anymore.
politically correct in the 1980s, the last time we had this debate. You know,
Maybe it
having
is
to
an internet
call,
connection
or not
thing.
being able to call call indigenous people, quote, Indians, or having
I
to
still
use
like you, Tim,
hyphenated terms,
mostly.
at least in the United States, of terms
That's
like
acceptable.
African
Good
Americans.
enough.
You know, adding women or people of color to the Western Civ curriculum, not making gay jokes or using retard as an epithet.
Oh, you just said retard, though.
Right?
Oh, you owned yourself.
New words sort of stick in your throat. The way we're used to talking and thinking seem natural and normal, you know, by definition. And then the new terms, new concepts that have social utility stick, and those that don't fall away. So if you go back to the 1970s, I'm just gonna have to give up. Ms., you know, MS, as an alternative to Miss or Mrs. stuck around.
When she said MS, I thought she meant MS-13.
And I think that someday, or hope that someday we'll look back and marvel at the idea that gender-neutral pronouns ever seemed like an existential threat to anyone.
Can't do it.
But I also don't think it's clear that, that might not happen, because if you look around the world right now,
I've tried as hard as I could. I got so far, but in the end, it did not even have a point.
In the name of staving off chaos, and they seem like terrible places to live. You know, I come to you from the United States, which is currently undergoing a monumental attempt to roll back social progress in the name of overcoming political correctness.
Lady, you're being so emotional right now.
And as someone who lives there, I assure you, it feels nothing like progress. Thank you.
Wow, just relax. You're so triggered. I can tell that this woman is an SJW.
Great start to the debate, Michelle. Thank you. I'm now going to ask Jordan Peterson to speak for the con team.
You still say retard. Well, you suck. Because that's dumb. You can find better, more creative words to say, like
so
loser,
we should first decide what we're talking
dumbass.
About. We're not talking about my views of political correctness, despite what you might have inferred from the last speaker's comments. This is how it looks to me. We
no one cares, Jordan.
Need something approximating a low-resolution grand narrative to unite us. And
it's when I enter the game it gets so fucked.
We don't have peace. What's playing out in the universities and
why
in our
doesn't this
society
work?
right now is a debate between two fundamental low-resolution narratives, neither of which can be completely accurate because they can't encompass all the details.
Why doesn't it work
Obviously,
anymore?
Human beings have an individual element and a collective element.
Pair the controller and wireless
the question
adapter.
Is, what story should be paramount? And this is how it looks to me. In the West,
I'm doomed.
We have reasonably
I could turn down the resolution,
free,
perhaps.
remarkably productive, stable.
This is the lowest resolution, then.
That are open to consideration
Maybe
of
it'll work.
the dispossessed that hierarchies generally create.
Does it look like poo?
Our
Probably.
societies are freer and functioning more effectively than any societies anywhere else in the world, and than any societies ever have.
My technical issues are insurmountable,
I
think.
There's good reason to assume this. It's because the fundamental low-resolution grand narrative that we've oriented ourselves around in the West is one of the sovereignty of the individual.
So I think I'm just going to have to give up for tonight because it's just not going to work out.
The best way for me to interact with...
I guess I'll keep listening to this garbage and definitely will not masturbate to it because that would be weird. So thank you for watching my stream. I will defeat this boss at some point. Cheers.